I hear you are singing a song of the past. I see no tears. I know that you know it may be the last for many years. You'd gamble or give anything to be in with the better half. But how many friends must I have to begin with?
Hey everybody, it is Mystery Titans Theater. My name is Travis Walash, and we love Gordon Soley, and we love you joining us here on Twitch and on YouTube, wherever you are. And with me, as always, is the Chief J historian, the Ken Burns of wrestling, the third brainbuster, Kelly T. Nelson. Kelly, how you doing?
Doing great. Great to be back.
And Johnny is in the ether. He's on the internet. He's going to join us shortly. Stick with us, viewers. But we are super thrilled to have returning host of the Jenny Position and a bunch of other really fun podcasts over at our friends at the No So. Jenny, what's happening?
I'm so excited to be here. I am so happy to be back with you guys and making up my date from a missed
Awesome.
appearance.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, but super happy to be here. It looks like we have some
We're starting
fresh
hot.
shit.
We're really hot.
Yeah, yeah,
I love Kevin Sullivan,
Yeah.
so I'm here for
yeah,
this.
yeah. And look at
Rest in peace, though.
That's
Rest in
right. Yeah, yeah. We had done a sort of mini tribute, and this is, I guess, is ongoing
Yeah.
for Johnny.
Yeah. Well,
As it
this
should
is
be.
the first time we've got together in a while where someone hadn't died in the previous couple days. So we'll just keep
Right.
going with the ones that died in
Yeah,
the last couple
We'll
months.
see who dies tonight. You guys.
Yeah. We've got a death curse possibility.
Yeah.
Always. So this is pretty crazy. I've never seen this before.
They went
I'm
from
just-
the desk scene to
Yeah.
straight to the
Right,
ring.
right.
Yeah.
As Moose says, a real Pearl Harbor job by Sullivan there.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Man, and looks like he busted him hard way in the nose there.
Well,
Nice.
I don't know about Hardway, but
That's
yeah.
Really?
sick.
I
Yeah.
don't. This is legendary. This is
Really?
legendary for its blood. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Johnny's probably going to want us to rewind. Oh, here he
Oh,
comes.
no, here he is. Johnny, can you hear us?
Not yet.
That's crazy. No, because it didn't look like it's not coming from his forehead, man. Ooh, jeez Louise.
What's a mat?
Yeah. It's like
Mark Hildebrand is the official, of course, in his suspenders and bow tie.
Mm-hmm.
Smoky Mountain.
Johnny,
of
you're
course.
muted. Oh, is he there?
Yay!
Johnny?
There he is.
There he is, Johnny
Hey.
Hedgepath, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny, you want to explain what we're this for initial choice?
Well, considering our guest is Jenny, and we know her love of hardcore wrestling, here's something really fucking hardcore
Yeah, it is.
from Smoky Mountain Wrestling that got them kicked off of television at a bunch of markets.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
wow.
where I live in those matches.
Crazy.
I mean, it is a lot of blood just for TV.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's
Saturday
entirely-
morning.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This is one of the all-timers.
Kelly, you know what happens here.
Yeah,
right?
I was
Okay.
saying before you, John, I've never seen this. I'm just aware of the legend. And then I knew we were going to watch this, so I didn't
That's a hot
watch.
opener there, Johnny. I like it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I've been tinkering with this set list for a month, and
I like it. I like
Oh, mercy. And so his name is Wing.
Wing Kanamura, I believe.
Okay. And he was a notable wrestler in Japan. Was he was behind like the promotion that bore the name Wing?
I have
Maybe?
no idea.
I think so,
Oh,
but I don't know too much about it. They may have been like one of those hardcore deathmatch promotions, but I don't know.
Cheese and rice.
Oh,
Oh,
Put his eyeball back in, Kevin. That's not cool.
how do you like
he
that?
hasn't used a weapon at all. It's
Yeah.
just him.
I know.
Was there an angle behind this, Johnny? Or...
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was in Smoky Mountain. There's an angle to everything.
Yeah, I'm
but
sure there was.
Sullivan was just being
Love it.
Sullivan. Well, we've seen Sullivan twice in
yeah.
Smoky Mountain, and
Ooh.
both have been pretty epic bloodbath scenes.
I love to watch these crowds during these old shows.
Mm-hmm. Are there people in masks, like white masks? No.
Oh, it is
Oh,
the-
and
it's just
here's
a
the
real
golden
note.
spike.
Does
Oh!
look like a lot of
I didn't
people.
want to ruin the surprise, but yeah, now he's got a weapon.
Check
Oh.
this shit out.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
The
now
fan
the
trying
bell. No, the bell's wrong.
Oh, now we're ringing the bell. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
That's it.
Crazy. The Red X. I thought that was exclusive to WWF.
Old WWF, yeah. I think some of the
Well,
other
that
Jeez
spike
Louise.
is huge.
Ah.
yeah.
I mean, I've told us not how big the spike is, but how you use it. But yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it's pretty big.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. We got a
My
caveat
man
like
knows
a
how to use it.
Thanksgiving
He knows how
turkey.
to use it. I've never seen this censored thing before, ever.
Okay.
I've never seen that.
There's
That's amazing.
they used it a few times in the 80s in WWF.
WWF, yeah. I
But
remember
for
when
Brutus Beefcake King.
Outlaw Ron Bass, getting
Yes.
spurred.
But yeah, you can
Or-
see a lot here, though.
Yeah, those were minor compared to this. Yeah.
He
There's
was digging in with that thing.
There's the Night
the
Stalker.
Night
That's
Stalker.
three shows in a row with the Night
Is it
Stalker.
3? Oh, we
Night
got a Night
Stalker.
Stalker.
Oh my God, are we trying? We're trying to kill the Night Stalker.
He's laying in some good chair shots.
Yeah, no shit.
This is the best I've ever seen. Him.
The Night Stalker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Brian Lee?
Yeah.
Neutralize
Yeah.
that atom bomb.
He was feuding, of course, with Sullivan. Who is he pulling out?
Yamaguchi,
Oh, is that his translator?
creator of the Game & Watch, Nintendo Game & Watch. No.
Oh,
All right.
Shit.
We gotta
turn
turn
this
this
Okay.
up.
I thought I did that. I was like, what did I
wow. What a transition.
Check out that mullet. That is
Uh-huh.
some kind of mullet. So basically, he's like, so I had a contract to fight the Z-Man for the TV belt, but he just lost the TV belt, so this contract's no fucking good anymore.
Love it. Makes sense.
It's the
No, you
80s cocaine nostrils for me in that. you know?
Totally. Well, his gimmick was based on Wall Street, the movie.
Mhm.
essentially.
Totally.
tell.
Yeah. Gordon Gekko. Mulleted Gordon Gekko.
And here we are back in Worldwide Wrestling.
It's been a while.
And this is the feud between Jimmy Valiant and his street people.
Not
versus
Jimmy
Cornette and the
Valiant.
Midnight Express.
Oh, you know, if Johnny's made the list, it's going to be heavy on the Boogie Woogie Man.
This is the craziest fucking feud.
Tennis, anyone?
Oh, you got to pay
That's
to see
great.
the rest of that.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was terrible.
Well, and this one is from our friend Classic Wrestling Stuff, and this is only 36 minutes, so he had to clip stuff out of here for
Oh.
copyright reasons.
Oh, really?
Not bad.
Hmm.
But still.
The closer we get to Starcade, a lot of the shows
Right.
get clipped a lot.
That
yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Hmm.
What an outfit on Sully tonight or Tully tonight.
Is that baby doll?
Yeah.
It is.
A perfect 10.
Okay.
The hat just doesn't match
This
the
is
fucking.
not in
No,
4K on my laptop. so-
Yeah, Tully wasn't usually a hat guy.
Nah,
the hats.
it is. It looks like
It's
he
not
made it
bad.
himself. Now that the closer you look at it, like it was just.
Or is it,
some
or is it
felt.
the one that Arn used to wear and he just passed it on to
Yeah.
Tully?
I'm a smooth criminal, baby.
Arn had to have a talk with him. Hey man, I'm the hat guy around here.
God. And it's Yankees or nothing. You
Well,
got it free
Arn
with
wore
10
a fedora,
suits,
too.
Moose says.
Yeah.
Got it free with 10 suits.
That belt is so ugly.
Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's my favorite belt of all time. The
The
big
miss.
silver US belt. It's regal and elegant, and no one can hold it like Tully Blanchard. I'm talking about
No personality.
Yes,
the fuck outta here.
It's very flat. It's a flat
It's-
belt.
you got to see it close up and in high def. It's one of the classics.
I'm in between on it. I don't love it. I don't hate it.
Now.
The Roseanne theme.
Yeah.
John Popper is playing
Dan!
Superstar Billy Graham to the ring.
Yes, please welcome Dan. Yes. My
Hey, my wardrobe.
one of my wife's friends from high school wanted to learn how to play, like, bought a saxophone with only the intention of playing the Roseanne theme song. That's all she wanted to
That's
teach
great.
herself.
That's
I think
great.
that's so
Yes,
funny. Yeah,
absolutely.
I love it.
I was
Hey,
obsessed
Moose.
with
Hey, guys.
Roseanne.
Yeah, Moose. It's Moose's 45th birthday, everybody.
Hey,
Give him a
happy
shout.
birthday,
Happy
Moose.
birthday,
Happy
Moose.
Oh,
birthday,
happy
Moose.
birthday.
We love you, buddy. Roseanne, though, when did it peak?
Oh,
The TV show?
Yeah.
yeah. Like I
Um,
was so obsessed
Beginning
with
of the
that show.
90s.
What about that last season? Was that
The
a
last
a
season
miss?
was no.
No,
Yeah.
a total miss. The season before it wasn't very good either. But there
It's
was
when
a
they won the
middle.
lottery.
Right,
Is when it
right,
got
yeah.
As soon
fucked.
as they won the lottery, it was over.
That was
But
the
then it was
shit
revealed to
shocking
be a
moment.
dream, yeah.
But even then, right before that, it got kind of dark. Like Dan almost had an affair,
Fair. Yep.
and
mhm. But I
Darlene's one of the
like
miscarriage.
that.
But there was this middle period where Roseanne became basically a serialized sitcom
Mhm.
Yeah.
that it was fucking great.
I love it.
When she was like in the beginning of her career and she was running all of that, like it was her, and it
Mhm.
all came across to me on screen. And I, grew up with like very strong feminine
Ah,
characters in my life, so Roseanne was my life in a lot
wow.
of ways,
Awesome.
and it was amazing to see that show on screen.
Oh, I love that. My aunt, who was grew up poor just with my dad, and she was a Reagan Republican. They had money, and she was just like in denial about her past. And when Roseanne first came on, I was living with her, going to college, and she hated it because she just like, that's terrible. People don't really live like that. I was like, what the fuck
Oh,
are you talking
100%.
about?
Yes, they do.
Hilarious.
What the fuck are you
It was
talking
the
about?
only show where I lived like that,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was
And
the whole point.
yeah.
Our buddy Justin in the chat said he downloaded the app just to have chat access to say hi. Hey, JT. Hope you're having a good
Hey.
one, pal.
Thank you.
And here's superstar Billy Graham. Here's the problem: as someone who's half of his t-shirts are tie-dye, superstar Billy Graham has tie-dyed tights, which look awesome, but he wears a different tie-dyed t-shirt, and it doesn't match the other
Right.
tie-dye, and
You're
it never looks
absolutely correct.
tie-dye on tie-dye. And
Yes.
even if he had a matching top to those tights, that would look stupid.
Bill,
Tie-dye,
Tie-dye.
you're either tie-dye
top
on
or
top
bottom.
or top bottom.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
That's it. You're absolutely right. I had the
Johnny-
same thought when he came out.
Johnny hates tie-dye on tie-dye crime.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, it's not
There's the first
appropriate.
one for the There's the first nominee. Tie-dye on tie-dye crime. Oh, so Jenny, this weird feud. So Jimmy Valiant, was feuded with like Paul Jones for like nearly 3 years, and they take a little break. So they took this little break here. The Midnight
Hasty.
Express are brand new.
Take a little break from their 3-year feud.
Yeah, and the Midnight Express are brand new here, so they're not going to feud them with the Rock
They
and
look
Rolls.
amazing.
Right.
Look
Oh, they're
beautiful,
amazing
Bobby.
right away.
Right
So
off the beach.
They put him in this feud with Jimmy Valiant and his street people because it's all race based. They start beating up the black jobbers, and Cornette's saying racist things, and Jimmy Valiant comes to the defense of his street people, which is even still racist, and he takes a young Rocky King under his wing, who was a job guy, an African-American job guy, and we'll see in coming weeks, they take him out of the picture completely, and he's replaced by superstar Billy Graham a little bit, but basically Ronnie Garvin in drag as Miss Atlanta Lively, who the idea is that that he spends his time as a transvestite hooker.
Yes, he does.
On the
Of course
street.
he does.
Between knocking people out with the fist of stone, he's out there giving blowies in the fucking alleys. And
Well, he's
And
Canadian.
I am the best.
He's Canadian, so he can't
I bet
legally
they're
work in
fucking
the
great
States.
too.
And it culminates at Starrcade in a tuxedo street fight. It's
I want to say I've seen that. What year?
85.
85. Yeah, okay, yeah, I've definitely seen that.
Like right now he's yelling at this young man, "Hey, are you related to Rocky King? You Rocky King's cousin?" It's like,
That's terrible.
Haha.
that is a 1985 look that I would have worn. That black on white ensemble.
Doesn't look bad.
Hello.
It's unfortunate it's on Jim Cornette, but it's
Yeah.
not a bad look.
It is
You know,
like Mr.
despite
Fix
dis-
It. I've mentioned him more than once in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
last
Yeah.
few shows.
Despite all the things about Cornette
Ooh, love that
recently or
truck.
anything that I might dislike, I'll never not be a fan because
He's
I
very good.
Yeah.
he's he's the second greatest manager of all time.
He's very good.
The
I can't deny it
cockbreaker.
either.
I was actually
I just
watching
have
a
to pretend-
video.
You have to pretend like you don't know things about Jim Cornette. in
It's
order
pretty
to
much
enjoy
every
it.
wrestler you have to pretend.
Yeah,
you don't
pretty
know.
much everybody. Yes.
But I love that Jim Cornette is one of those old liberals who still is offensive because he's just an old liberal. That's always fun to me.
Ooh.
Love it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
Anyway, I was watching a video of his in his house of his massive wrestling memorabilia
that.
collection. Have you seen that?
Yeah. I when
It's
Bobby Heenan made a few
unreal.
appearances, when Bobby Heenan made a few appearances for Ring of Honor, it's where I got to have my picture taken with him. They did a couple of matches where Bobby managed the good guys and Cornette managed the bad guys, and they did like part 3 of their shoot interview series between the two of them, and the whole thing is at Cornette's house and him showing Bobby Heenan his wrestling collection.
Oh yeah, no, this is an RF thing, I think.
Yeah,
Anyway,
how
the
long is it?
interviewer it's like 90 minutes. I've only
Yeah, that's what I
watched
was
half
hoping.
of it.
That's rad.
Because he goes like very, methodically through every piece of memorabilia.
That
He's
sounds
got
awesome.
like all the wrestling magazines ever, all the posters, all the newspaper clippings, and he also has like this massive comic book collection that you can see, but he never really talks about it. But there's just long box after long box after
Midnights
long
are so
box.
fucking mean.
I know, aren't they?
Anyway,
They're so nasty.
They're so great.
Mm-hmm.
gave me a new appreciation for Connect because he's totally out of character. He's just himself, and he's just a fan of wrestling, and he's actually quite
Cool.
quite interesting.
He also, you can tell by all the meticulous collecting and shit, he's got his own forms of OCD.
Oh, totally.
Down to, and he's good with it. Like, he really managed them. He kept a ledger with every, down to the penny of every how much every house drew and what they were going to get, and just
Wow.
he still has all of his ledgers.
Oh yeah.
He didn't do drugs. He did math on the road.
Oh yeah. No, he was quite the businessman. Before he became a manager, he was a
That's
photographer.
fucking boring. It's
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah.
No drugs.
Yeah.
Do
Well, no.
drugs instead
The
of
people, no. He traveled with the Midnights, so there was
math.
lots
The
of fun going.
drugs. Yeah.
They were the booze at least.
Hmm.
And when Stan Lane replaced Dennis after Dennis quit, there was lots of other things that Cornette and Bobby would hear through the motel walls.
Of course.
Oh, I'm
Sweet
sure.
Stan Lane
Honey.
Making bobberts in there making bobberts.
He's just making boberts all over this great land of ours.
To be a ring rat, 1985.
Yes.
Ooh, big bump.
Did we think of like a Penny Lane name? What would the name be for the Penny Lane of ring rats in the 80s?
Jesus Christ. I have to
We
think
can
about
we
that
can come
one.
up with that. We got all
There
night.
we go.
Jenny position? I don't know.
I
Something like
love
that.
Not bad. There you go.
Ooh, there it is.
Oh,
Fuck
Penny
yeah, I
Lane.
love that. The way he rolls off of it.
That is so good.
Jenny Maneuver. How's that?
Ooh,
Ooh.
A little more
That's-
action.
gimmick finisher infringement there.
Oh,
Who's
I
who
like
is that
that
usually?
finish.
Yeah.
The knee?
Oh, I guess not. No, I was
Not
thinking
yet.
of that's
Eddie Gilbert?
Austin's finisher in the early 90s.
Yeah, and Eddie Gilbert did
Gun.
it as the hot shot.
And then I was thinking of Tully Blanchard, but no, he did the slingshot suplex first.
Wild to think that
Look at this.
somebody who
Insane.
recorded this in Pittsburgh. Is it, where else was
Wow. Oh,
Awesome.
shit.
Well, it was just aired in Pittsburgh, but it wasn't
That's
filmed
it.
in Pittsburgh.
this playing? No. I mean, like, where else would this air?
all over
It was syndicated, so
country. It was syndicated
Yeah,
television
that's what I
show.
figured, right? So, but it's wild that through all of those, that's the one that we end up with, or that's what our friend at Wrestling
Yeah.
Classics.
Well, no,
is
Well,
interested
we've
in.
had
so
a
much of
few.
the
I think that's
tapes
really
come
interesting.
from that.
For a
era,
while, no, for a while, we were getting the feed from Wheeling, West Virginia.
Right, right.
We had some from Philadelphia.
Mm.
Nikita,
tell
still-
me,
great solo
do they
promo
have
yet.
carpet samples in Leningrad?
Let me tell you something.
Thanks, J-Ro. JT saying I'm a silver fox.
You know, I was gonna make that comment earlier, but I let it go.
Thanks, Jenny.
Yeah,
Basically,
he
when you
got that
hit
whole
30,
thing going.
Yeah.
you went gray very early.
I've
Great
had
work. Just
students.
gonna
I've
say.
had students. Thank you, dear. I've had students ask me, "Do you dye it?" Like, no. Why
No.
would anyone dye their hair gray?
It's a side
No,
effect.
I have a friend. I have a friend. She dyed her hair gray for like years,
Oh
and
yeah.
then she goes like, "You guys, I think the gray is aging me."
A little bit. A little
Like,
bit.
yeah, honey, go back to red. What are you doing? Of course it's aging you. It's gray.
Travis, you just admit it. The thing is, your hair turning gray is a side effect from all of that robot paint for your robot character.
Exactly. Yes.
For
Yes.
those
I'm slowly dying like the Tin Man.
Yeah,
They've made advancements. They've made advancements over the years, but it'll still kill you.
So what you're saying is you have the
It's
Buddy Ebsen gene?
Yes, I got the Buddy Ebsen disease. BED. Go to bed, they'll say. Mother.
Imagine this promo is still happening.
Mhm.
Why?
Yeah, well, because usually it's the
Okay.
three Russians, and Nikita gets in a feel like da 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 da. And
Frankly,
that was
like they never just let him talk like that.
no. He was, dude, when I was Jenny, when I was 15, and me and Danza were watching this, like we didn't give a fuck or even know a fuck about like, oh, well, guys, is green as grass. We thought Nikita Koloff was fucking awesome. Like, look at this, look
A
at
lot
this
of people
fucking
do
beast.
that. Yeah.
Look at this
He's
fucking beast.
yeah. Until he opens his mouth. Sure.
No,
There's
we
a
like
different
this.
time you could do stupid promos.
We liked his
Favorite
liked
crap.
his short promos because his whole deal was, and it was to the annoyance of the other wrestlers, he never dropped character. It's like on the plane he'd be
Right.
Target Bull on Anderson like this, and Arn Anderson would make fun of him like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because he really exhibits that English is a language he's just learning.
Mhm.
And it's so much fun to listen
For
to.
years, just constantly. He never
Yeah.
picked up any
For
English.
an articulate, a man who is an articulate man, mind you,
Mhm.
try to figure out how to be man who is learning the English.
just to watch. I think he just watched a couple Rocky and Bullwinkle episodes, to be honest.
But he had such an
Oh, yeah, dude.
intensity that it worked. No, he didn't have any intensity in that promo. He was hungover in that fucking promo there. No intensity.
Oh yeah,
And
he was.
But his best of 7 with Magnum TA a year later, man. Oh, some of my favorite matches.
It really just takes me out when the competitors are wearing the same color.
That's why Nikita's beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
How dare you?
What are they chatting at Nikita?
I can't make it out.
It looks
Connie.
so good.
Miracle on ice. Miracle on ice.
Who's this guy with him? I didn't even catch him.
What guy?
The
The
guy,
jobber?
The enhancement.
The jobber?
girl.
the
Yeah,
enhancement talent of the night.
Yeah.
He does have his initials on his
I'm
trunk.
sorry. I'm sorry. Apparently, we're not allowed to say jobber. Dustin Rhodes said so.
Oh, really?
I've been trying to
it's
get
a
over enhancement
pejorative.
talent.
Okay.
Well, it is a pejorative. And I
course
was,
it is.
guilty
Like-
of spreading it over the years on
I'm like,
Titans of
hey,
wrestling.
you know what? You know what? Everyone, calm the fuck down. They're jobbers.
JTTS. You aspire to be a JTTS. That's what you started. You guys started JTTS, did you not?
No.
No?
I'm sure it was like a message.
You guys
thing.
started blowjob babyface, so that never really took
No,
off.
No, we didn't.
Really?
No, we just
No.
brought these to the masses.
These are just terms that have been around in
This
I'm a
is-
jobber
yeah.
forever.
We were
I'm a
talking,
jobber
like,
lover.
we were
In quotes,
talking-
Kelly. That will be that's what JT just put in the chat. That's going to be on your
Yeah,
tombstone.
I think that one we came up
Yeah.
with. But otherwise, we were just, we were just showing how much of wrestling message board geeks we were
Right,
by
right.
using all these terms just
Right.
casually. Yeah.
But Moose says Dustin Rhodes is the
Smart
moral
Max.
arbiter of the chat.
Okay. I mean, I love Dustin and all, but calm down.
Right.
It's one of those long
Like,
squashes.
dude, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's with the long.
I'll tell you
squashes.
100% that the local dudes, when they get a shot on AEW or a TV or a dark match for WWE, they're happy to see I went out there and I did the fucking job, man. I got to go out there and job to Malachi. Yeah, man.
As
Like
you should be
it's
as
been
a
embraced.
jobber.
Yeah,
It is your
embrace
job.
it. Yeah,
It literally
exactly.
is like, hey, guess what? I got a job working on television tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine. It's fine.
Yeah. To me, I've never thought of it as like a derogatory or any. I mean, it's just what you are. Like,
With all this goddamn woke wrestling out there.
Yeah. No, he's the one.
Maybe that's on me.
I'm taking
Oh,
a
Jesus
stand for the enhancement talent. The real marginalized group out there. The real oppressed.
I could easily have done a over the top super lefty college voice for that same fucking concern. So yeah, you just,
Well, it's not like there's any real.
It's so cruel. It's
there's
cruel.
There's no real enhancement talent or jobbers anymore. Anyway, everyone is,
That's a
guys
fair
who don't.
point. Yeah.
There's no guys that don't win a single match anymore.
Should there be?
Not
Right.
regularly. Not
Is the art of jobbing gone?
Well, just the position of job.
Yeah,
is gone.
positions.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Every
just
now
not
and
needed
then.
anymore.
Every now and then, you do see it on AEW's got so much fucking content. I don't even watch
I
any
don't
of
watch
it,
that shit.
I see enough to know, like, oh, these guys are here as jobbers. So
yeah, but it's like
they're
what I
not-
said.
they're not
It's
like-
local talent. It'll be local talent that.
well, it always used to be local talent too.
Yeah, but there'd be more like traveling jobbers. We love them.
Right.
We love our Johnny Rods.
This squash took about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Too long.
Yeah,
Way
yeah,
too long.
just
God, it's so good.
shit, my
I need
pants.
the
That should have
water.
been the entire match right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then he fucked him at the end.
Yeah,
so-
yes. Best fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, the squash matches. Not all the squash matches in
Look at
Crockett
it.
were long. Look at that. Look at that.
No,
You
no.
fuck. What are you doing? What the fuck are you thinking? 5 fucking minutes. Fuck you.
Got murdered. That should have been the match.
The Russian.
It was. That
Yeah.
was the finish. That was the
I
finish.
think more
that
often
should've
than
been.
not, he just totally destroyed guys.
That was
Was
I
that-
fun.
don't know what I was
Was that a
thinking.
little
booking
long,
Nikki
David?
for-
David, was that a little long to you?
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, David. Booking Nikki in a 5-minute squash for that bitch.
Look at that white jacket.
I know.
Looking
Looking
Sad
great.
dude.
Looking good.
Oh my god.
And is that a Notre Dame hat? I
Yeah.
believe
It
I
sure
think
is.
so.
Wow.
Although in his case, it stands for no diet. Hey, I stole that from a Mad Magazine it was a Facts of Life
Nice.
episode.
How much you stole your
it was
jokes?
Natalie.
All your
Natalie.
jokes.
Come on, I gave my credit. I'm about to go eat a chicken parmesan stub. I hope I've worn the right jacket for such an occasion.
You have not.
I hope this does not go sideways fast.
Dusty likes to get color at the Italian restaurant to get attention.
Yes.
You always know
Hard way.
Dusty's.
Hard way only.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just his way of getting a free dinner. Can I speak to Anton, please?
Dusty's also got something for the
This
Irish
is my first Dusty
sports team.
promo on shrooms, so that's
Oh,
the
wow.
whole
Let's
thing
go.
that is happening.
What's that
Let's
now?
go. That may be your first,
That's
Jenny. No,
amazing.
Johnny didn't know that. Johnny didn't know
No.
Oh, you're on
I'm
shrooms?
that. Yeah.
Oh wow! Hey, you're our first shroom guest. But
As far as we
Good.
know,
It's
openly.
my
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
shroom podcast, so
okay,
Awesome.
hey.
we'll see. I might
No,
take
this will be-
another one as we sit here.
Hey, I'm 2 gummies in. So
Nice. Now, I was talking earlier with my buddies.
Right, you wait a second, Johnny. Those gummies you're talking about are the same kind of gummies we were talking about Miss Atlanta Lively, right? That's how
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
able to
Oh,
pay for
those
your beer
gummies.
tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You had
There
nothing
you
to
go.
do with cannabis. Okay.
Here's
Oh,
Rocky
wow.
King.
But they have like the big, like 25, 50 milligram gummies.
Oh no, these
Really?
are 10 each. These are 10 each.
10. So that's what I get is 10. I'm like, where are you getting? And apparently in Massachusetts, you could do 50 to 25 milligram gummies. And I'm like, I have to
Crazy.
eat half a pack to feel anything. So I don't understand why I don't have access to the same drugs as you.
Well, we need to talk to David Crockett.
I do.
He's your hookup.
You're on shrooms watching my man Jimmy Valiant. I
Yeah,
envy you.
it's
I
a
envy
whole
you.
thing.
Don't worry,
I
it is
envy
it is this blurry to all of us, Jenny.
Okay, thank you. Because I was like, is this my vision
Mhm.
or is this just what is happening?
This is one of my street
Why
people,
are they
Jenny.
holding hands? Why are they okay? They're not.
Well,
holding
dude,
hands.
dude, look at the
But he-
body. Look at the body on young Rocky.
What the
King
hell?
here.
What the hell just happened?
Let's see. That's for some
They ain't gonna
strange
notice.
evidence.
Just start shooting again. Act like you're just. They can hide these cuts.
Look, let's go to the last
Man,
time we did.
yeah,
an
he is
interview with
cut.
you
What's
guys.
his name?
Rocky King.
Rock. Okay, yeah. So we've seen him before.
He looks insane. He
yeah.
looks really good.
Rocky King was one of their jobber to the star guys because he had great look and he was pretty talented. And they're trying to make him like Sam Houston, like he's the young protege
Up
here.
and comer.
And,
Dusty
Oh
Jimmy.
wow! I didn't know that was
Dusty's
on the back.
Oh boy.
and then
Dusty
like,
and Jimmy in a fucking promo.
yeah, in a
On
week,
shrimps.
in a week, the Midnights take out and injure Rocky King, and he's out of this angle. But it all started with Jimmy Valiant saving him.
My God.
Cool kitty. Play the Manhattan Transfer.
Yep. Ooh ah, cool kitty.
Can't stop looking at his
Oh yeah.
noise.
Okay. Here we go. So here's what happened. You might remember this, Travis. At one point, Jimmy Valiant gave Dusty Rhodes his big mama, his street lady, to help his street lady to help
His street
fight,
lady?
yeah, to help counteract Baby Doll. And we haven't seen her in a while. Now she's his wife for real.
Cool.
But
Okay.
she's playing a hooker. That's her character is a hooker. And Jimmy Valiant's her husband pimp, who pimped her out to Dusty Rhodes, no charge. And now Dusty Rhodes is returning her after 6 months.
6 months.
Or it's been 3 months. It's been a long time.
Didn't he have Baby Doll too for?
That's what he was trying. That was like it was a bereavement gift for what Baby Doll did to him.
Dusty.
Here, man. I know you're going through a tough time.
He looks like an even better Sherry. And
She-
Oh, dude.
I love
even
my
know if I
life.
could do
She's
that.
like, I love my life so much.
Holy shit.
Okay. She's got the biggest fake heavy hangers you ever seen.
Okay, that's what I thought you were going to say.
I was
And-
Little
wondering.
heart too on his.
What the hell?
Trunks.
He just tried to eat her face.
And she's the worst actress of all time. I hope we get
It
to
looked
turn it up.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, she can't act at all. Hey, more Terry Taylor. And
What are we
Wiping
doing?
his nose again.
but when I was 15,
They're
I
all in
thought,
fucking red and black.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. When I was 15, I thought I was like, Big Mama's hot just because of the big boobs.
Is that her name, Big Mama?
Yeah, Big Mama. And then you look at her and you're like, I look at her now, I'm like, ugh, oh.
Was she wearing Zubas? That's what I don't know. They're a little too tight
Get
on
it.
Zubas.
she
Big Mama
invented
can get
this.
it.
She actually
Yeah?
invented
Oh, yeah.
Zubaz.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Well,
fire.
last
Electric
time
guy's
Jenny was
great.
on, we had Big Tussy, right? So now we have
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
That was
you
the
only-
title of that episode.
Yeah.
They
I
had
love
to
Big Tussie, and I cannot lie.
They had
Fuck,
to
I
cut.
but-
can't believe I fucking said that. That
Uh,
was so stupid.
I swear to God. Okay, Cornet looks like something I would have worn to the prom. I was always trying to do something a little weird.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Mr. Negative from Alias Comics. And the TV series.
Well, here we go. There's more of this
Jessica
feud.
Jones.
This insane feud.
never got that far into it.
Uh-oh. They got
Is
a
this
hold
the
together
end of
on
Rocky
Ooh,
King?
shit.
Not today.
No, not today, Rocky
Is
King.
this the end of Rodney? No, not Rodney. Oh my God.
No.
Rocky King.
Whoa, back that one up, Travis.
Careful.
That's gonna be edited.
I saved it. I saved it.
You saved it. You totally saved it. Nobody noticed at all.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
Oh,
This
man.
is the end of
Oh,
right in
right.
the noggin.
I love it. Right to the eye socket with the yonic spot on the bottom of the racket
Fucking
there.
clown wearing red and
Nice.
green like
Yes,
he's fucking
yes.
Santa Claus.
Get to the back of the line.
Like an elf.
Yes, because you tickets for Santa. You gotta wait with the rest of the kids.
Listen,
Or
you
you
little
as a grown
snot.
man wearing
Listen,
green pants.
listen, you little snot-nosed cocksucker. I said you'd wait in the goddamn line.
It's like he's just adjusted the color the way his shirt just changed there. A female.
Oh yeah. He's like, I don't want a female like that around me because I don't want to get I don't want to get the fucking diseases.
My God.
This is actually pretty funny. He's like, a woman with big old big. And she's like, he gets all like bug-eyed and shit, trying to say the word like bazoombas and shit. It's all fucking. It's so insane.
Yeah. So what if I ain't never touched a booby?
But you're on the right path, Travis, as to what's about to happen.
It's all David Crockett's fault, is what I'm hearing.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. There's nothing holding anything up there. You're right, Johnny.
Oh, absolutely not.
She could get back problems. She should go to the doctor.
She got back shot problems.
Look at that.
Back shot?
Listen, and she's like, listen, you little mama's boy.
Crazy.
I love her. I'm on board with her.
We're peeking on viewers.
She's
We're peeking on
amazing.
viewers right now. I love it. Our viewers, our online numbers
As
are
we
what we're
should
doing.
be.
I love it.
Because Big Mama's on
Big
screen.
Mama equals viewers.
I love her.
On the Twitch live stream.
Hey, I don't know
We
about you,
figured it
David,
out.
but I don't know about you, David, but Big
Now
Mama gave me
everybody
a
just
fucking
turned us
boner.
off.
I'm bricked up, David.
Everybody's bricked up.
I don't know. Terry Taylor's a sexy man.
I don't know. He looks like a host of Supermarket Sweep. You know what? Maybe 6th or 7th season.
I fucking love Supermarket.
Oh, how do you
Sweep.
not?
How
How do you
dare
not? Got to throw those
love that
Mondo
show.
prosciuttos in. That's where you get the big money at the end. Load
Grew
up on
up on
those.
that show.
those
That's how I
prosciuttos.
knew what the expensive parts of the fucking grocery store were. From fucking grocery. I mean, like they went for the hams, right? Like
Yeah,
they're
that's
throwing
a good sense.
7 hams in their cart.
Bruins 309 in the chat say the biggest cans in the 80s next to Soleil Moon Fry, who did have legit back problems.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
had to
That's got to
get a
be Pete,
reduction.
right?
That's Peter.
That's Pete.
Peter
Is-
Winston is Bruins 309.
Awesome.
Hey, Peter.
I don't know why it says possible ban evaded. What happened there?
Possible.
We're
what
getting a
now?
wealth of Dusty on this.
Yeah.
I know,
really
it's
love
just-
it. I really
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And this is again the 36-minute cut that our buddy had to do. But
Yeah.
you're allowed to have all the
It's
Dusty.
the Dusty cut. The extended Dusty cut.
The Dusty cut.
Yeah,
We don't need all this other shit. Just
Dusty Rhodes' soul became the ghost of the machine throughout YouTube. I can't let you show any of this, baby, but you can see all the dream. The Dusty cut.
It's like I have no idea what he's saying, but it's all fine. All of it's
Mhm.
fine.
It's all
Mhm.
great.
And I'm totally cool. I'm on board with everything he just said.
What's that hat in there? Is
There's
that
the hat.
Tully still wearing
That's
the
Tully.
hat?
No. That's
Oh, no,
Arn
it
going,
isn't.
I
No,
told
it
you,
is Arn.
I told you, I'm the fucking hat guy, Tully.
yes. Hey, man, who the fuck said you could do that promo in a hat?
It looks worse on Arn.
Yeah,
It's their
he-
biggest.
He doesn't wear it for too long.
I know
Especially-
I love Arn, but that's
Especially he's
not
like-
it.
His
That was his
girlfriend at
thing
the
for a
time.
while.
His
He'd
girlfriend at
come
the
out
time
in
thought
his
it was really hot. Underwear and a hat.
No,
underwear,
it's not.
underwear, and a hat.
You can leave your hat on. The Arn Anderson story. That's the name of his biography.
He did really. He was probably self-conscious about maybe the early
Maybe.
balding.
Good question. Good point, pal.
But yeah, okay, but why?
But I mean, he's got to wrestle
He
without it,
he
yeah.
can't wrestle in his hat.
I know. I don't know. I'm
Are
just
we
wondering because
boxing or are we wrestling?
before the fedora, he was the Yankee cap, so he was trying to get over the hats for a couple of years.
Well, I thought the Yankee cap was to like just annoy the Southerners.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, that was part of
He
it.
wanted to be the
So-
Hat Man.
Yeah, the Southerners don't like it.
I'm a hat man.
So the
This
other
blue
heel is
color is really cool, though. I like
Yeah,
this
the-
color.
So the other heel here is Nature Boy Buddy Landell, one of our faves, and our baby face in the ring here is the awesome Pistol Pez Watley.
Oh, it is.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
But speaking of underwear, that looks like underwear.
That
He's
definitely looks like
Does
underwear.
absolutely does.
Moose says when he was Marty Lundy, wrestled his first match in a toupee and learned why you can't do that. And then-
Huh?
Well, Bruno could do it. Come on.
Well, you know, you
Oh,
just
but I had
put glue down south. You know, you,
Well,
you
Bruno
need to have
was
the
the
connections in New York City.
Yeah,
for
only
good
the new,
glue.
only the good New York.
or it was it's my mother's old family recipe. My father let
The
no
secret-
secret in our village.
The secret ingredient in the glue is the dandelions. The grip.
Of course.
The miracle
mean?
ingredient, we call it.
That's all. The dandelions did everything. Food,
Mhm.
glue,
Yes.
the
JT says
miracle plant.
we need Johnny in a toupee next MTT.
Yes. Yes.
He does have a Bruno.
Yeah.
Give
Bruni.
me the-
Toupee.
No, I got to give it the full 70s Bruno or nothing else.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
front. Yeah, you
yeah.
gotta do the whole
Uh-huh.
thing.
Good
Yeah.
perm.
And a nice sweater.
Oh my
Love
god, that would kill.
Well, Halloween's coming up. We can all
you know,
dress
Halloween is coming up. I could
We
We
probably
should all dress like
figure that out.
Bruno for Halloween, you guys.
up. Different.
Do
Different
you guys
Bruno.
do
Eras
like
of
a?
Bruno.
Do you guys do like a special Halloween show? Like,
Well,
special
it's
cut?
I don't think we have ever.
doesn't
I don't
really
think
work
we-
out.
well,
I mean,
I
we've
should have
got-
been on that show. Maybe I will be on that show.
we did the only time we really ever acknowledged Halloween was it was that show we watched with Max a while back. Do you remember, Johnny? That was like it was like the infamously awful show where Jake was really drunk. It came late in his
Yeah,
career.
oh yeah, the heroes
that
of
one.
wrestling.
Heroes
Yeah,
of
The
wrestling.
Yeah,
heroes of
yeah.
wrestling. Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, like I mean, we have boom shows on the 25th and 26th. So we have a November 2nd show, and we've got James slated. But Jenny, we'll keep you on speed
I'm just
dial.
saying,
kid.
there's some stuff you could do.
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, of course.
We could theme together a Halloween themed show with footage that we've never used before.
Sure. Of course.
Quite
Just
easily.
show Halloween Havoc 95.
Yeah.
Just do that show.
I've never
then
seen that
you're
whole
covered.
thing. So yeah,
You've
I mean,
never
The
seen-
Simpsons.
Okay,
I've seen matches
sorry.
from it, but not the whole show. No.
it's
Sorry.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's my second favorite show of all time.
Really?
Wow.
Wow. Because of the monster truck match.
Yes.
Holy shit.
I knew it.
Okay. Okay. I got to tell you. Okay, so you're younger than me, and I get
And the
it.
Yeti. Okay.
Okay, but I rented that, and I was watching that with my wife, and when they were doing the monster truck thing, I, being in my 20s, was going, "This is so fucking dumb." But I'm like,
Oh
all
yeah,
right.
it's real.
But when he falls off the fucking building,
Yes. yes.
I immediately started laughing my ass off and going,
It's
"What
incredible.
the fuck?" Because then they go back. If you remember this, they go back
Yes.
to Heenan and
Yes.
Shivani and some old man who's like a special guest from the monster truck world, and he looks over at Heenan and he goes, "Was that supposed to happen?" And it's
Hilarious. I love it.
Absolutely, cinema is so incredible.
Welcome back to the Dusty Perspective. It's got like a
The
it's got
giant
like
shows up in the main event.
yeah, the
Not
giant shows
dead.
up, not even
He's
wet.
not dead.
He's not even wet.
Does he have a fish sticking in his trunks because he fell in the lake
He
or
fell
whatever?
in the river.
No, they
Yeah.
should
River.
have.
Yeah.
They should have. Here we
All
go.
right.
Oh,
The long
shit.
con continues.
We'll never die. Man, all right, let's go.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got.
What belt is this?
Okay, here we go.
That's the
Yes.
North American Championship in
Jen-
Mid-South.
That's
Jenny?
my boo right
Mid-South?
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jenny, we're continuing our long con. We're doing a killer con segment or match every show until we run out. And I figured, what
Good
better
luck with
one?
that, uh-huh.
What better one for Jenny than some fucking Magnum TA for you?
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Mm-mm.
Has there ever been a finer man on
I don't think so.
anybody's screen?
I agree with you, dude. I think the reason one of the reasons I cheered all the heels, but I loved Magnum was like
Yes.
deep down in you was even though you're straight, you're like, I'd let him fuck me, dude. He's
TA
gorgeous.
can fuck. TA can
Gorgeous.
get it. Just across the board. Everybody would let
Yeah.
TA get it. Like,
Um,
there's no question. He's incredible.
The Duke says we keep doing the long con until Con returns. That's how it works. That's
Yeah.
when he
Comes back from the dead.
the second coming.
So are we
And
starting
Flounder,
the
that's
religion?
Keithy, right?
This is like a Beetlejuice.
Good to see you,
thing.
bud. Says great
Conjuring
children.
him
Thanks,
back.
man. I believe Flounder is Keithy, right, guys?
That is Keithy, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining
Hey,
us, man.
Flounder.
Yeah, boy, you bring everybody, Jenny. I love it.
I sure do. They were all talking to me before the show, and I was like,
That's
how about
wonderful.
y'all go watch this fucking shit?
Oh, well,
We
you know what?
appreciate
Well, nice to meet you, Flounder. And just hearing that name brings a smile on my face because right over here to my left is my framed Animal House movie poster on the wall here. So anyone named after a character from one of my all-time favorite movies is all right by me.
I think it's actually from The Little Mermaid, Johnny. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
I don't know. No, I don't
Okay,
think
let's
I
go with
doubt it.
Animal House.
Sincerely
I
doubt
think
It
let's go with
absolutely
Animal
is
House.
from The Little Mermaid. Yes.
Awesome. Love it.
Okay.
Love it. As a Disney adult, I love it.
Oh no, not a Disney adult.
You can see the Mickey behind me. I'm a low key Disney adult. Like, look, I'm not gonna go too
Fine,
crazy.
that's
But I know a lot. I
fine.
watch a lot of
You're
what do we love?
Canadian. It's fine.
What do we love? What's his name? Fresh Baked. Fresh Baked on YouTube. We watch a lot of Disney YouTubers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I live in
Disneyland.
Florida and am out on the whole Disney adult thing.
Yeah. We've only ever been to the one in California. But
I
we love
always
it.
wanted to go to the one in California, though.
Mhm. I love all the OG stuff. Is rad.
I've never been to any Disney park because as a kid, you might as well have said, "Well, maybe I want to go to the fucking moon." It was never gonna
Right?
fucking
Yeah,
happen.
it was so expensive. Like,
But-
yeah.
But also, I've never had any like desire like that's something I ever want to do. I'd always go, I'm not really that into Disney. and,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, some of those other ones, those movie themed ones, Universal, that kind of shit. I
Universal,
may want to
mhm,
check that kind of
What
thing
about
out.
Dollyland? Is that still
Yeah,
Dollywood.
Dollywood.
Hell
Dollywood.
yeah.
Dollywood, I
That
definitely
sounded
would love to go to.
It
No,
still
hell yeah.
exists? Okay.
Yes, it
Good luck on it.
does.
Hmm.
I'm going to Gatlinburg at the end of the year, so I was like,
Awesome.
do we want to do Dollywood? I
That's
don't know.
rad.
You should.
Yeah, we should. But like
Is that-
nobody
oh,
rides rides.
Almost
really.
one with a leg drop there to you. Oh, you guys, I was telling Kelly before here, I was trying to see what was going on at WWF at the time of the Worldwide we were watching, and it was right around the time when Uncle Elmer's wedding is happening on Saturday night's main
Oh.
event. But I
Yeah.
got to see, I watched like an All-American thing, and there was a Chunger squash, like a nasty Chunger squash that I'd never seen. I want to watch it again with you guys, see if we can find just that match. Maybe we can add it to the Patreon afterwards if everybody's still up for it.
Yeah,
Is dude, a fucking Chunger squash being booked like a monster is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's late for
Hey,
Chunger to
hey,
be
there's
doing
always room for
squashes.
some Chungamania.
Chunger squash on the side, yeah.
Chungamania, dude. We have so many recurring bits. We've got ones we haven't done in a while, like Chungamania.
Yeah, Chunger's an original. He predates the Return of Mystery Titans as like a meme for us, yeah.
So like, why couldn't they coordinate before the match and like, I'm gonna wear the black tights, you don't wear the black tights,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, see, I don't.
probably all anybody has is black tights.
Back
here's
then,
this-
black was quite
Okay,
common.
okay, Jenny, I agree
There's
with you.
oh the bit.
Oh,
But it took out.
but it took out the ref.
Oh,
But it took out
sweet
Tony.
ref bump. That
Took
was
out
good.
All right,
Dave
get in
Thomas.
here, Akbar.
Oh, he's selling it. Look at him. He can't get up.
You see, now Akbar's the referee because he's wearing
Yeah.
those stripes.
Sure, that's how
Uh-oh.
that
That's all you
works.
need. Just need stripes of any
That's
kind.
how it
and-
works. Oh no.
Jenny, I agree with you if the tights are like red or blue or green, but black on black. Wait, well, I'll back up on that one.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's so surprised.
It's a real
Uh,
fun match.
Yeah, it
Moose
was.
saying he wish he could have gone to Universal when they had Double
Uh-oh.
Dare, but the Duke
Uh-oh.
was saying, "Yeah, no, of course we're not going to."
I tried to click on that.
Too raunchy.
That's not my screen.
It's too sexy.
Uh-huh.
The
This
Duke
is
said,
just
"Wish
for
I could have
Jenny,
gone to
this is for
Universal when they had
everybody."
TNA tapings." All right.
Jenny
Have we
may,
not
be
seen this
thinking-
before?
Rethinking
one.
her Magnum TA statements with these guys.
A little bit. Those beards are on point.
Fuzzy.
How
We're
about the bubble
fuzzy.
bath?
What's
with
the song? What's the song? Oh, hello.
I'll turn it.
Oh, the song. Yeah, I love this song. I kid.
Oh yeah. this
Drop
is-
the bomb on
The
me, baby.
ball, not the ball.
We're all bricked up, Moose.
Holy
Yes.
shit!
Drop the bomb on me.
Why you gotta dress like that?
Who is this?
The Fabulous Ones, baby.
No, the music. Is it Morris Day?
It's the Gap. No, it's the Gap Band, I believe.
Time.
Gap and yes.
It's pretty rad. Must be late Gap Band.
Insane fucking video. It's insane. Why are they in the barn?
Maybe one of us should take our pants off.
They're in the tub.
And
As
this
a
was
joke.
done
As a joke. I made it as a joke.
totally unironically, totally straight too.
Uh-huh. This is one of the least homoerotic ones of the Fabulous
Are
Ones
you
videos.
sure?
Oh no, I've seen them all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
high
I've seen them
bar.
all.
Yeah, they're not even in short shorts in this
I
one.
mean,
They're not even in the gym
they
together,
sweat?
sweating.
I mean, the least homoerotic is still something that would have to be behind the counter.
Hold on, what's about to
Oh,
happen?
God.
What's about to happen now?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Hello.
Just
I like to read a
waiting
little
for-
They're gonna fuck each
consumers
other?
distributing to get me in the mood.
Where's the
Jeez.
shot?
Look at those ball huggers.
I'm pretty sure it was
Look at that-
Jerry
look at that
Jarrett's
bed.
mansion.
Look at that
This
bed.
is-
Holy shit! What is
It's like
that?
Dirk
Everything.
Diggler's room.
Everything was filmed at Jerry Jarrett's property.
Jerry Jarrett.
Yeah, no, I'm not joking.
Jerry
Yeah.
Jarrett's mansion. This is
And
Jerry
the
Jarrett's
outside
mansion.
was doubled for the jungles of
That was
Africa.
hey. That was Jerry Jarrett's bed.
Yeah.
They definitely sucked each
Cranberry
other's
juice for
dicks, you guys.
UTI.
They definitely did
A
that.
lot of comedy in the chat there, you guys.
Oh.
All right, now Johnny's
No, no.
continues
Here's a transition.
continues to add some more Chris
It's
Colt
your
to
coming out
the.
party, Johnny
Yeah.
Sorrell.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
so
good.
this is
My theory is he keeps Johnny keeps giving us Chris Colt videos so he can say we're going to get one of those Chris Colt videos and be like,
I have
"Whoops,
looked
my
everywhere.
mistake."
I've looked everywhere for anything that's out there of him doing porn, and there's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing.
You admit
We
it to
appreciate
right
your hard
now.
work. We appreciate your hard work. The
Well, no,
community.
because I thought maybe there'd be like just some
Yeah,
of
we're
the
the
acting,
internet.
not the
for this
fucking.
fucking
Oh,
ass.
Pornhub, no. YouPorn, no.
No,
What
they
are we
showed
doing?
yeah, none, nothing. I've ruined 3 laptops looking for this shit.
So,
No, because on the dark side of the
I'm
ring,
busted nuts for history,
yeah,
you guys.
Sad
For
footage.
history's sake.
It's
Are they
out
doing
there.
this in Canada?
I think you're gonna have to
That's
ask
only-
Bix or Zellner or somebody.
Well,
like
yeah.
one of the
Okay,
hardcore.
No,
on
thank
dark
you.
side
Randy
of,
maybe has it.
on dark side of the ring, they showed a quick clip of just an acting scene. It was hilarious, and we
I
could've
know, I
used it.
know.
But it
And
was from the porno.
Yes,
it's from
yes,
the
that's what I mean.
porn.
Yeah.
So they got it somehow.
Yeah.
I think you have to contact.
We'll get it
But-
someday.
There's barely any Chris Colt wrestling out there either. There's
I
only
can't remember the
like-
guy's
No.
name.
Well, he was in a lot of obscure places. Like, what? Where is this? Any idea?
I
wish I
don't
could see
even
this
remember.
The Duke says X videos.
Oh, okay.
I want
Dick's-
to see these
Dick's got
comments.
Yeah.
You dropped a dong
Yeah,
on me.
this-
CJ
this-
Ross.
I can't place the plate where they're
Yeah.
wrestling.
But
That's-
after watching his story, I'm obsessed with this guy. He was such
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
he
Yeah.
was an artist. He was this
Yeah.
weird artist.
Mhm, mhm.
He came up, he was so original, came up with he was the first like rock and roll
Yeah.
like, evil wrestler, rock and roll.
Well, he did
wrestler,
a Hell's Angels.
Hell's
gimmick.
Angel and shit. And he really was a fucking just a weird druggy hippie who was living a closeted, not closeted.
No, it wasn't closeted.
No, a not closeted life in the
No.
60s.
Yeah.
In the 60s.
Souza in the chat. Hey, buddy. Said this ring is held together with tape and gum.
Probably.
Yeah, that's why I said they're in Canada.
Hey,
It could be. It looked like there was a maple leaf.
oh, we
on
got
the...
good. We got. Oh, I
Yeah,
see it over
what's
there.
that?
You're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's
It's-
I
right.
didn't know Colt
we go.
wrestled.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's a
nice.
nice
Throwing
Throwing
elbow,
this
man.
shit down.
Look at that pin.
Oh, hello.
Nice.
Yeah, that's called presenting in his
Now look.
future world.
Yeah.
That was
Wow,
Yeah. This is his the satanic rock and roll gimmick.
fascinating.
All right,
Fast
so
and
we-
Furious.
Oh.
So we Kelly brought to Spuds McKenzie back, and I mentioned that there was a Strohs, the late lamented Strohs, tried to fight back with Alex the dog.
Okay. I recognize him from a lot of different things.
He's actually
back in the
just,
80s.
the dog is pissing into his beer mug.
Exactly. Exactly. No, but, okay,
That's what the
Alex
joke
is-
Oh,
was.
is that what
Jesus
the
Christ.
Alex is.
Never heard of that beer.
There'll be more.
it's
Alex,
long
Mm.
gone. I
No,
think.
Alex is
sounds
always-
delicious.
Alex is always drinking the beer, but Alex is where Spuds is a party guy. Alex is just a regular old
Just a
guy,
drunk.
alcoholic drunk dog.
I trust an alcoholic dog above
Hey
anything.
Moose. Hey Moose. We had that extra U because of King and Country. That's why he's talking about being in Canada.
All
Mm.
right, so our big main
The
event,
Duke's in New Brunswick. Love it.
Yes,
I didn't know
Duke's
that, man.
Canadian.
Right.
our big main event singles match of the night is happening in the middle, like this was a old WWF
MSG
card.
show.
Good
Yeah.
call, buddy.
Yeah, I hate
This
this.
is the legendary cage match between Jerry the King Lawler and Austin Idol. It's a bloodbath. I'm not going to, Jenny, if you aren't aware of this, I'm not going to spoil anything about this. But
Okay.
at the time, there's a very young Paul Heyman as Paul Dangerly.
Dangerly.
Yeah, dangerly.
Yeah.
And this is
Hilarious.
this is a giant cage,
Yeah.
not usually seen down there. And
No.
and this is a classic violent brawl with an amazing ending.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Proto Hell in the Cell.
Yeah,
How do we feel
Basically.
about this cage setup? Because
I
It's
like
just
it.
massive.
I don't like being able to walk around inside it like that. Like I feel it needs to be.
It makes
up
it different.
against-
I
Yeah.
think if it's more than two wrestlers, it's good because then you have more room. But
Right.
if just two wrestlers, I don't think it's necessary.
It's not.
like
Well, we'll see how they use it. Let's see how
Yeah,
these
yeah,
artists
it's all
use their
how-
space.
Let me just-
we'll
okay,
see
hold
what
on,
they
hold
do.
on.
It's
Hold on, hold on.
open air at the top, so
Yeah,
I
of
do
course.
like that. But
Mhm.
Hold
they're
on,
not
hold
going
on.
to jump
Oh,
off.
he's
of
out of
it.
There's
here
a-
already. I just love it. Kicks the door open. Ding,
It's
ding, ding,
already
ding.
ding. Classic.
Just remember, okay, there's a very good. Okay, you're sniffing it out, but there's a very important reason why.
Right.
cage
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Now it makes. I forgot about that. Yes.
Yeah, it kind
It
of
makes
telegraphs
sense.
anything that might.
Sure, little Chekhov's
That-
gun-ish.
You know,
Yeah.
because, you know, someone might be under the ring. Who the fuck knows? You know.
There could
Here we
be
go.
several dozen wrestlers under the ring. Yeah.
Like a
A
clown
full battle royal
I love the-
emerges from under the ring. That's a good idea, dude. How many wrestlers
not
could
a
you
good
hide
idea.
under
That's
a
like a
ring?
TNA idea. Or an old TNA idea.
What, do we got an indie show? Surprise
Oh,
the shit
hello,
out of
Austin
everyone.
Idol.
Woo. Everyone would stink
Yeah,
so
I
much.
was gonna let that go as well.
You see that, Jenny?
But yeah, 100% saw that.
I never realized Austin Idol had a fucking baloney in his tights.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
it
he
was
is-
there.
He is the universal heartthrob.
Yes.
I am a star. I'm a big, bright, shining star.
Uh-huh.
I
But,
haven't
you
seen
know,
this
Jerry
I
match
mean,
Lawler
in
is so
years.
interesting to me. Like,
Uh-huh.
just because, like, when I think of Jerry Lawler, I just think of this gross guy, like, sitting behind the desk and saying these fucking jokes, and, like,
Right.
it's bad. Like, it's bad. And then I see him in ECW and what he did there, and he was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was really good in ECW.
And
And
all his time
then-
in Memphis is
And
legendary.
the Memphis stuff, like,
And
just
then you see Memphis and
it's
you're like,
hearing
oh my
about
God.
it and not watching it. So it doesn't really, like, connect for me. But it's good for me to watch shit like this, so I
Oh
can
yeah,
see him do
dude.
this.
Here's the thing about Lawler. Okay, all of his peccadillos and creepiness and whatever
You kind
aside.
of have to let it go.
Okay, like aside. In ring, as a performer, I think Jerry Lawler is top 10 of all time, and might be my number one, because I'm like, how do you stay on top for 20 years in one territory? And just you watch how he walks around the ring, everything about him, he just can entertain to the cheap seats. He's so fucking good. He can work with
That's true.
anybody.
Mhm.
It's very true.
Super
I
ahead,
can
super
see
ahead of
it.
his time.
Very.
Because he didn't just get to work with Austin Idols and Bill
Love
Dundee's.
those punches.
You work with
He had to-
every
yeah.
fucking body.
He had to work with some real fucking stiffs and fucking
Yeah.
jabronis, and
Yeah.
he made them look good.
Mhm.
We have Nick Pesky, our buddy from Boom, on
yeah.
October 19th, who has a really great work punch.
Oh, cool.
So we'll have to save some of
That's a loss. I mean, Lawler's top. Lawler's might think the best puncher of all time. Him and Dundee. It's that. Like, you'd want to say Terry Funk, but then you found out that Terry Funk actually stiffed people. So no, the greatest
Yeah.
work punch.
Yeah.
right. This is
but
rad
it's
though.
not-
Yeah, you're right.
But it's not just his punches. It's the way he reacts when he gets punched.
Mhm.
The way he throws his head back and everything.
right.
Very
Mhm.
different ways.
Yeah, it's all about the cell.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Paulie
That was a
started as
punch.
The name's Dangerly. Paul Dangerly.
Dangerly.
well, he started in some little indie, and he was Paulie Dangerously.
I know.
He goes
Yeah,
to
okay.
Memphis. He goes to Memphis, and I looked it up to see why, but they just insisted on calling him Dangerly, and he would in promos go, "My name is Dangerously."
That's funny.
Hmm.
I wonder.
Yeah, because it was based on the movie, right? What was
Yeah,
it called?
Yeah, with Michael
'cause-
Keaton, they were
like,
saying
Johnny Dangerously,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And so that was a few years before this.
because they said that
You're thinking of
people
Mr.
said that
Mom,
he
Michael.
resembled yeah, people said that he resembled Michael Keaton in that movie, and I was like, really? I guess, well,
People tell me I look like Han Solo.
well, I get it, because when Heyman was young, and Heyman and I looked a lot alike at the same age, and I remember people used to say when I was in my very early 20s, you look kind of like Michael Keaton. Like, clearly not anymore. So somewhere in that chain,
Johnny Dangerously.
Johnny Dangerously, baby.
Well, Heyman was only 21, I believe, at this point.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fucking wild.
this was his first.
He had a
big-
receding hairline already.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Born with a
this-
receding hairline.
This was his first big opportunity to perform in front of a big crowd. He was
Yeah.
That's great.
Is that a woman screaming? Did you hear
Yeah.
that?
Oh.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
So when the cage bends like that, I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
I
Adds a
Jenny-
sense of danger.
Jenny, I got to see I was visiting my relatives in Louisville and got to see
Louisville?
Memphis, Yeah.
Louisville.
Louisville, Kentucky. I know. Yeah.
Louisville.
Louisville. I was
Rumbling,
born in
bumbling,
Louisville.
stumbling.
I was born in Louisville, and I went to school at the University of Louisville. But I got to go to one Memphis promotion card while I visiting my relatives there, and there was a cage match, and it was a normal cage. But even then, every time they hit it, it would go. Look, I'm like,
This
that's
is
gonna
like-
fall
I
on
love
the
that.
fucking crowd.
I love that. The rickety cages are where it's at for me.
Uh-huh.
Like old school WCW cages are my fucking favorite.
Yeah.
But I
yeah.
just put them by the ring. That's all I ask. Just don't give me that walkway.
Accent. Look at that cell on the accent.
That's
also.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Austin Idols was one of those guys that he marched to the beat of his own drummer because he was amazing and he was a star, but he just, he would just, I don't want to stay here anymore. I don't want to listen to you. Just
Sir, you look like Ric Flair. Like if somebody told me this was Ric Flair, I'd be like, looks like Ric Flair to me.
Right. Yeah. And put him and Landell in The three
I
of
don't
them in
know.
the same room.
I don't know. Landell was self-sabotaging through drugs and alcohol. I
Yeah.
don't think. I think
But I mean,
Austin
like, in
Idol was
terms of
more
looks.
just attitude.
As was Ric Flair. But
Yeah, but still managed to rise
Oh,
to
he's
the
hitting
top.
him with the Nux. He's hitting him with the Nux.
superhuman.
I love Lance Russell is mentioning it that this is an anything goes match right as he's having to hide the Nux from the
Yeah,
referee.
it's weird.
I think it's Lance going like,
Bit of a miscommunicado, trying to cover up, or you think he's trying to cover up for the ref?
he's trying to cover up for the ref, like he might have.
Gotcha. Kelly's wearing a Memphis t-shirt.
Oh yeah,
too.
my
Yeah.
Kaufman getting pile driven by.
I'm wearing the
Oh,
Todd
nice.
Quality
Travis bought for me.
Todd
years ago.
Quality West Coast Heavies t-shirt. He's wrestling just down the road earlier tonight at the racetrack.
I'm wearing my Jerry Lawler cock ring, but you can't see it right now.
It's got a crown on the top, right?
Exactly, it's got a crown.
I'm not prepared for that joke.
My parents brought me back a t-shirt from Jerry Lawler's restaurant when they were in Memphis.
Oh
I've
yeah,
never been.
Cool.
did they eat there?
No, I think they just went in, took some
Okay.
pictures of the memorabilia for me, and got me a t-shirt.
All the waitresses
Nice.
look really young. Oh,
Yes,
well.
yes.
Well, weird. They have to look that way.
Ooh.
Boom.
And anything
Where's that
goes,
slow
match.
count on that?
Let's do a fucking elbow drop.
Well, okay, this was
You have
1985.
a cage.
This is
87.
this is 87.
87.
And anything goes.
But they're still
just,
in a fucking cage.
Yeah.
well, they've already hit each other into the cage a little bit. Now
We
they got to
can
just
do
beat
some
each
more.
other up.
People
Make
didn't
the
know how
cage
to be
fall down.
really violent until the early 90s.
I guess not.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
bleeding.
no.
They're
Oh,
bleeding.
go for the elbow drop again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did, and he paid for it. Now the King's gonna fuck him up with his fist drop.
Got a or
Oh, headbutt.
headbutt, yeah.
Oh, he busted his own head. Oh,
Incredible.
look at him. Look at him.
That's a great song.
Busting his fucking
Oh
nose.
no, that's terrible. What are we doing?
Crazy.
Fucking awesome.
Listen to Lance going nutters.
Uh-huh. What a sell, dude.
Yeah.
That's how
and
you
the-
that's
and
how
the
you
crowd's
actually
going
sell.
crazy.
That's how you
I like
that's
this
how you
camera angle too. Like
Mhm.
that's how you'd
It's
actually
really cool.
sell if a fucking sex pervert accidentally headbutted you from the top rope. Oh,
then I put my foot on the rope.
yeah. There's still some rules.
I need to be way more shrooms into this recording to watch more Jerry Lawler.
Ooh,
Nice.
ooh. He just took his fucking head off. Look at that mat. It's just covered with hepatitis.
Yes, it is. No, we're not doing that again.
Yeah, you
This
got
feud was the first time I really became aware of Lawler, just in the magazines. They really chronicled this one.
because 80.
Woo!
Oh, right over the top to the concrete. Oh, right on his head.
That
Ah,
was
look, yeah.
an amazing bump. Yeah,
Yeah,
this one got
'cause-
a lot of press.
Yeah, because Memphis hadn't had a hot angle in quite a while.
Yeah, and this was
thing-
arguably
this-
one of the last really hot ones.
Yeah, this got really hot and a lot knows mainly because of what happens at the end of this match. Just not to give it away.
See, I really
Yeah.
gotta pee, but y'all keep saying that, and I'm
Oh,
trying
dude,
to
this
miss
match
it.
has got
Yeah,
this match.
you
How much
could get
longer
one
is it?
in.
This is a long match. This is a long match.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, you got
So I
time.
have some
Jake.
time.
You
Okay.
got
Yeah,
time.
go ahead. No, she's just gonna sit there like a Rupert in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
So was this on the TV in Memphis, or was this
I don't know.
because
I
this
don't
is
know.
like in uncut and full?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's out there.
Yeah. Well, I've often wondered about the the Mid-South Coliseum matches from Memphis. If I know some of them, they showed like the endings on the TV shows.
Well, they
But
probably filmed it all, right? They
yeah,
did just,
but they did commentary too. So I was wondering
Oh yeah, Lance would do. Yeah, Lance would do.
if there was another outlet. They didn't have tapes, or did they? Did have tapes? I guess
They did, but Lance did the commentary in post, so he wasn't sitting there at ringside.
No. Well, sometimes I think he was.
Big boom! There you go.
Strap is down.
Straps down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, right into the cage goes the referee.
Calhoun, the ref.
Calhoun, he was
the third Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry Calhoun was like their top referee, and like,
Mhm.
Jerry
Nice.
Calhoun.
Anything
Nice.
goes.
Oh, anything goes. Anything
I love
goes.
it.
Jerry
I
Calhoun,
love it.
Jerry Calhoun just got his neck broke.
That's so funny. How is that to your benefit?
They
You'll
did not
see.
pay him enough for that.
You'll see. That's Jerry Lawler's cousin, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I believe it.
Small package.
He's an amazing. No. Referee's fucking dead. He can't make the count.
You just murdered the ref, bro.
No. Lawler. That was
Oh,
Lawler going for the
damn.
pinfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Austin Idol just fucked Jerry Lawler. Because he's up to no good.
Oh,
There's
no!
the powder. There's the
But
powder.
none of it matters because anything goes. Even if he was alive, even if the ref wasn't there.
Doesn't matter. It gets more heat from the crowd. Look, babe,
Yeah.
believe me. Oh, by the way, Jenny, just not to give anything else away. At the end of this match, there's a riot. The crowd fucking goes riots.
Oh, thank you for telling me that.
Just so you know that because I know you're like, what is this great weird Southern wrestling? Okay, there's a goddamn riot at
that's
the end.
amazing.
That looks whatever.
Look at it. That's a riot about to start.
I think
What
you
the
see
fuck
that.
are you
I
watching?
think you see that in the Chris Colt. Movie.
Yeah.
I call this the sunset flip with it.
Uh-huh.
It was something.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
That's
Illegal.
fire.
And also the pile driver, remember, was
Boom.
illegal in Memphis. So it
Is it?
yeah. So
It was part of the gimmick,
it
yeah.
was considered way more dangerous in Memphis.
Oh.
And yet it was Tommy
it
Rich is
doesn't
under the
hurt.
ring. Tommy
Oh,
Rich was
fuck.
under the ring.
Oh, the whole
Nice.
time.
Oh, Tommy Rich.
For the whole show prior
Oh,
to
by
this.
the way,
Another
this is-
pile driver.
Oh.
By the way, if Jerry Lawler loses, he has his head shaved in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, I
Love
was
it.
wondering if we were mentioned there
That's
was
for
a hair
Pete.
versus hair match.
Haircut angle for Pete.
Love it.
See, now that's why they used this ring, because Tommy
The
Rich had
cage. Yeah.
this cage.
Yeah. Spike.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Not the best,
Not-
Mike, but who
No,
cares?
no,
No,
the timing was
it's kind
off.
of brutal
hurts.
looking.
Tommy.
Boy,
Love
y'all
me-
tried. Y'all
love me
tried to do some
heel
shit.
Tommy Rich.
Heel Tommy
Now
Rich.
look,
I love
if
heel
you're
Tommy
gonna
Rich.
hang
Yeah.
out under the ring for as long as those motherfuckers hung out,
Yeah.
then you gotta
Yeah.
hit your fucking shit.
Oh, believe me.
Like,
Oh,
you
watch what they're
gotta
watch,
hit
Oh
it.
watch
gosh.
what they're
yeah,
about
yeah,
to
yeah.
hit.
Let's watch
Watch
this.
what they're about to hit to this fucking
This
Oh.
one's for your little sister, Tommy.
this one's for all the children.
Oh, no. All right.
That was
worth it.
my
Oh.
cousin in that hotel room, you goddamn piece of shit.
Just got Nick Fatio'd. Hey, Trent.
Yeah, that's legend. We did look that up late.
Well,
What was the name of
wasn't
the
there
wrestler?
an urban legend
was
that Lawler lost a nut on a posting or something?
Yeah, it's I don't know if it might have been this.
But it
or
wasn't
something
that
else.
one. No, it was another
Yeah.
one. But it was also Rich and Idol, but it was in a different match.
Yeah.
Make a wish, King.
They just fucking
Says Duke.
yep. They just split his balls in half.
Come on. One,
They
Here we
sure
go.
did.
1,
two,
2,
three.
3.
It's over.
Oh, Jerry Lawler's getting his
fucking right.
fucking shaved.
And that's how you do things dangerly.
Sure is. Absolutely is. So stupid.
Holy
It
shit.
is so
Waited all
stupid.
that time for that shit.
Well, just the pose that he made at the end there. It suited him.
Lawler had never lost a
Lawler
match
had never
prior.
lost a haircut match. He'd been in like tons of them.
Lots. Yeah.
Also, yeah.
Tons of them, and never lost one. And this fucking crowd is not fucking having
It's like
it.
ending Undertaker's streak.
Well,
Right.
yeah.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Because those modern pussy crowds, they just sat there going, "Oh, what happened?" If you were in Memphis, hey, I'm from the north, but I live in Memphis.
Suddenly.
You rushed the fucking stage.
This
You
is
rushed
not
the
a good
fucking-
None of it
Memphis
doesn't make
accent
sense.
you
It
got
doesn't.
going on there.
Hey, I moved here. I'm in the witness protection program. Okay, shut the fuck up.
Okay. You
Oh,
got
Lawler
it,
was
Vito.
from Ohio. He wasn't from.
Yeah. Ohio's totally mobbed up. You know that. I know that. Come on. Here's what
I
you
thought-
do. You
I thought
rush
they
the
were full of
goddamn
Haitians.
cage. You rush the goddamn cage to try to kill
Love Tommy.
that loudmouth fucking Heyman. Look at this. There are
Fucking
people
God.
gathering around that fucking
This
cage.
is amazing.
Love it. It's awesome.
Look,
Yeah, you can feel the heat there, though.
uh-huh.
Mhm.
Look at this cop. This
Look
cop.
at the
these
cops.
are-
Yeah. Like,
uh-oh,
okay.
uh-oh.
I guess our lazy night just got a little less lazy there, Sally.
Jesus Christ, there! I thought we could just come to work here in Memphis. The pay's not good, but the food's great. Now another goddamn riot, pal.
I
Hot
guess
dogs
they
and a
like
handshake.
this weirdo. This weird chubby weirdo. They're a big fan.
Look at this for.
Here we
Oh,
go.
there,
Here we
that
go.
is a
Here
legit.
comes somebody.
Holy
Oh
shit.
Here
my
comes somebody.
God. Oh my God.
Here comes somebody.
Is that Austin Idol? Oh, I love. Holy
No, that's a
shit!
fucking
It's a
fan. These are
random
No, no,
fans.
but swinging the thing, or is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. I told
Oh,
you
they're
there was a fucking
losing
riot.
it. Oh, they
This is
are.
awesome.
When I said riot, I wasn't fucking exaggerating.
No,
There's a
you
goddamn
were
riot.
not. Has
It's
anybody
like
ever watched
the.
a shrooms infused riot before?
I've been to lots of dead shows, so
I think at
right?
the
Okay, that's
Democratic
probably
Convention in
The
1968.
Democratic Convention in 1968. Yeah, I was there.
Wild.
How are they going to get the razor in there?
Oh well, they'll figure it out. There it is. They got
They
the
got
chair.
the
in.
chair. Gotta have the
Look
chair.
at those kids.
Tommy Rich probably brought everything, right, and had it all into the ring.
We've got to get a barber in through this door,
I
but
love
no
it.
one else.
Uh-oh.
Use the chair on him first.
Shatter
She's
some
like-
ribs. Yeah.
Oh, let's fuck him up some more. Let's get this. That's how you know Austin Idol and Tommy Rich were fucking total professionals. They see a crowd about to riot, and they're like,
Yeah.
let's fucking
Yeah,
make them
yeah.
go even.
You're right.
Let's really fucking get these motherfuckers going.
Well,
Like, they
thank
could have
God,
spilled into there. Like they could have really fucked this up. Like, and they might.
Well, no, the
I
cops-
don't know
the
how
cops-
this ends.
Whatever cops were there did
Here's the
show up.
barber.
Ladies and gentlemen, Liberace.
It took the barber 20 minutes to get there through that fucking crowd. That's where the police were.
But they look primed to storm that fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are, dude. Jerry Lawler had never lost a match like this, and he got fucked. That fucking Tommy Rich piece.
Mhm.
And believe me, the anti-Semitic shit they were yelling at Paul Heyman, Paul
Oh, I'm
Dangerly,
sure.
Paul Dangerly.
Dangerly.
Danger Steen, if you know what I'm saying. Sorry.
But yeah, just think what Paulie's thinking right now. Like he was a huge fan of wrestling. Went to all the
21, he's in a riot.
21 and he's involved in this
Look
crazy
at there he
thing
is, giving him a big hug.
Yeah, he looks so happy.
right
yeah.
at the beginning of his career. Too.
Yeah. This is your. Yeah, exactly.
He'd only been
This is
taking
the start
pictures
of his
before this,
career.
right?
What's that?
He was a
He'd been-
photographer before
He
No,
was
this,
no,
a
right?
photographer, and then he was like a promoter at Studio 54.
No, he
That's how he
managed.
got into wrestling.
That's how he got into it, but he had managed a little bit in something down in Florida
Yeah,
before this.
yeah, the very end of Florida with Sullivan. I think he was.
Who the hell's
part of-
that?
Oh,
Another
referee.
fan.
the referee.
Look at that.
Look at him dance. Look at him dance. He's
Hilarious.
so happy. He's so
He's like
happy.
He is so
Elon
happy.
Musk. He's like
I love
Elon
that.
Musk.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. But he's
But
very
doing
good.
his little jumps. Yeah.
No, he's very good.
Uh,
I love Paulie, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I love seeing him like this.
Yeah, I've said it
This
before.
is it. This was his big break, and he knocked it out of the fucking park. This made him famous.
No, Heyman's always reminded me of Paul Giamatti.
Oh, I love me some Paul
That kind of
Giamatti.
actor. Yeah.
He has an amazing podcast. that you
Yes,
should
my
listen to.
wife loves that show.
Chinwag is so good.
Mhm. Yeah, I've heard a few of them, but she's addicted.
Oh, it's so good.
Look at Heyman. Heyman has
Gary
to-
is out. Like he looks like
yeah,
Yeah, you didn't
You
even have to
have to
give
knock
him a
him out.
sleeper.
you have to knock him out. They got a chain around his neck and everything.
I see that,
they
yeah.
are really
Yeah.
doing
He looks
that.
like our favorite power bottom, Johnny, from
Like
Indianapolis. Don
Like
Kent.
Don Kent. Look, but check out Heyman isn't just like
It's kind of
no.
big.
We're not just gonna shave his head. We're gonna save his hair.
I
Taunt
was
him.
wondering
to
why
taunt
they
it.
were doing that.
Yeah, to taunt him with it.
Yeah.
I
So he
love
can
it.
hold it up and go,
That's
I've got his hair.
Yeah, that's amazing.
This is so awesome.
That's long-term storytelling.
Yeah,
right
Yeah,
there.
they got to
Beautiful
put a bunch of
touch.
oranges in that bag too when they beat him up.
Look at Tommy Rich. I love him.
Look at
He's-
her hugging in the fucking ring. That's so
I
great.
love it.
That's
It's the best night of my life,
when I see heel Tommy Rich doing his shit.
and I have 3 kids.
All I can think of is how much I love FBI ECW Tommy Rich, the Big Don.
Oh,
The
my
Big Don over here.
God. Oh my
Did
God.
you see that?
Huge fan.
Ben Zani has that flag, Johnny.
Yeah, I mentioned
That's
that before.
crazy.
Yeah.
He had
That's
it made.
awesome.
It's not
No,
the OG
he's so
one.
good.
He had it
It's
made.
not?
But yeah, no.
So we're like
So the Holy
on
Grail
my
is still out
East-
there.
on my ECW podcast. We're at the end of that. So like I
Awesome.
so miss it. Like,
Yeah.
I want,
Yeah,
I
it's
want
been
to
the
see
best
him.
fucking
long enough.
Yeah.
Jay, it's my favorite ECW and gimmick of all time was the FBI when it was Tommy Rich, Tracy Smothers, and Little Guido.
Guido. It's
And,
perfect.
because there's like, from Memphis, Italy, Tommy Rich or whatever. Like, it's so-
He just goes like this around there. He just like, doing this, and he's Italian. He's Italian.
It's so
'cause he
great.
does that.
He's so great. Pretending,
He's perfect.
or Tracy Smothers coming to the ring doing the hand thing.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, what's the matter, you? Hey.
Really funny. Yeah.
Fucking great.
They do it for years.
It was awesome. It's such a silly, dumb gimmick. But
It
if you're that
is.
talented, and
works.
commit to it, you can get it fucking over.
Yep.
Because you're fucking
and
three
Lil
amazingly
Guido-
talented wrestlers.
Right. And Lil Guido is so good in ring. In ECW, he really is.
Oh, he was one of the
And-
best. I mean, Tommy Rich was at the end of his career. He was more of a
He
manager, but
was,
Tracy
yeah.
Smothers was fucking.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
that was
he-
another
he
fan
fucking
that tried to
cooked.
jump in.
He cooked. I love those matches. Oh my God, they're
Falls
really.
off the chair.
Oh my
falls
God,
off the chair.
he's doing it.
Well, you got to figure he's like, I've never lost one of these, so we're gonna give
You
the
gotta
people what they
sell
want.
it.
We're gonna give the people what they want and shave my entire fucking head.
He just kept laying there and then fell off the chair and laid there.
Uh-huh. No one's got this barber. Yeah, look, this barber is committed. He's like, listen, I don't care if you fell off. This chair.
Every
I'm getting every fucking hair off your head, you pervert.
Jenny,
he doesn't have that much hair, really.
Rhino 8293. He said, "All right, Austin Idol, we get it." He says that's for Jenny. Hey, and
Thank
Kevin,
you. Thank you
Taro's
for
finally
that.
here. Good to see you, buddy. I'm glad you made
Hey,
it.
Kevin.
Just arrived. Good evening. Yeah, he just arrived to see Jerry Lawler getting his head shaved.
Good time.
Yeah, Johnny's got some good choices tonight.
It's just going and going, isn't it?
Yeah, well, this, like I said, we were talking about that. We were talking
You
about that
energize
while
a
you were
bunny.
in Cannes. While you were in the Cannes, we was talking about that. We were saying this must be some sort of like ultimate feed that they would cut up to use for the TV because I can't
Seems like
imagine
it,
this was
yeah.
all on the television show.
Right.
They had
But
to
there will
sit
be-
through all this.
We will be commercial free, Memphis,
Sit
Tennessee.
through all this. How dare you, young lady? Amazing match.
Yeah.
One of, by the way, I've also been doing this, and this is going to be a new fucking theme throughout the show. I'm trying to pick matches that are in Phil Schneider's book, Way of the Blade.
Way of the Blade.
Cool.
And this is a Way
Yeah,
of the Blade
yeah.
because
All right.
while you can't really see it, both guys were bleeding tons. You just
Hmm.
couldn't really make it out because of the footage.
I was gonna say it
Kevin
wasn't
asking,
as bloody as I remembered.
Kevin's asking, this is Paulie Dangerly, right? And he said,
Yeah,
Mhm.
Dangerly. No, not even
Yep.
E. They dropped the E too. They just called him like Lance like,
Paul
here comes
Dangerly.
Paul
All
Dangerly.
dangerly.
Paul Dangerly. And he's
It's like somebody
Paulie
looking in a
Dangerously."
room trying to sound tough. What's your name, punk? My name is Paul Dangerly.
Oh, that kind of fits for
Like,
his
they keep
character. He
fucking
wasn't
Right,
cowardly dick.
right. Little wormy Wall
Well, no,
Street
at
guy
some
cornered
point during
in the
this
back
run,
alley.
at some point during this run, Jerry Lawler punches Paul Lee and doesn't pull his punch and breaks his jaw on purpose.
Right.
Did you just break his
Oh,
jaw by
what?
accident or on purpose?
Yeah.
It was on purpose. That's
It
a
was on
legendary
purpose.
question from
That's what
the
yeah.
round table back on.
that round table thing. That's from this angle.
Cool. Crazy.
And now they got to get the fuck out of this cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hill.
they get on the mic. Let's make it worse.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
I just like everyone to give us a little bit of room on the way out here. I got my car. It's license plate LKT 072.
If
Please
someone can
don't
put a
touch
quarter,
it.
if someone can put a quarter in the meter for
Just
me,
for me. We
that'd be
ran
great.
it along here. He had a bit more hair than we thought. It's just... Thank you. All right. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Tommy.
Tommy's got something to
Memphis
say.
is a,
Tommy's
is a
got something to
fine
say.
town.
Listen, Austin Idol just tried to say something to calm them down. Tommy Rich grabs the mic and goes, listen, you hillbilly cocksuckers.
I was gonna say, like, I've never been to Memphis, but I feel like it has a rabid fan base for wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, how did they even escape the building after this?
They
Right,
figure
yeah.
it out. I mean, I'm
There's a
including
great
this whole thing.
documentary.
Look, here we go. They're gonna
Memphis.
put-
Still not over.
No, because until
Oh,
they
it's
get
still
enough fucking, because until they get enough fucking cops, they have to just keep beating him up until they can't just stand there. They can't just stand there and wait.
They got to get a motorcade to get him out of there. They've informed the president.
He's still moving around, so he's asking for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Go dead,
Thank
that-
you,
Jerry.
Jenny. Thank
Well,
you.
no,
You said it.
They're
I'm just
they're
saying.
they're committed to kayfabe so much that they're like, well, it doesn't make any sense. He's not just gonna lay there motionless forever. We got to fucking beat him up some more now.
Keep
until they
beating
get-
them.
They are walking around doing nothing. Oh,
yeah, they're waiting to get enough goddamn security out here. These people want to kill them.
Crazy.
Like, uh-oh.
they're
This is
like,
gonna
let's
be-
do this in a cage. Oh yeah, we're surrounded by
awesome.
angry fans.
This is
dude,
awesome.
it is. I've heard interviews. They got the shit beat out of them by the fans all the way back to the. All the way back. Yeah, now look, see they're running. Holy shit! Holy shit! We gotta go.
That's
Here's
awesome.
a little follow up. This week, turn this up. Lance
Yeah.
Russell disgusted.
Look at Paul. Oh my God, he is living his best life.
His hair to Austin Idol. It should read to Austin Idol and Tommy Reed. Yeah, how do I like it?
This
You
is
ask it. I want to tell you what I think.
What?
I've seen a lot of things done. That's the lowest thing I've ever seen done in my life. This guy, you've been planning this. You took care of everything. How did you end up getting in the ring? Yeah. What were you doing?
So
The
mad.
master.
He's so fucking mad.
So excuse us.
Yeah.
You come in and talk, but we don't need you in here. It's gonna get intense.
You're being so nice to the hair. I love it.
Holy businessman. Look at
Your
that hair.
face.
And everything was your way. Austin Idol put the return on.
I think he's 21, Kevin. It's crazy. I thought Taro thought he was 24. No, 21 years
Paulie
old.
Oh, maybe. I thought he was. Yeah,
He's
around.
playing with Lawler's hair. It's full of
Oh,
lice,
his
guys.
hair.
Look at all the lice in this hair.
It's-
Intense, Lawler. Now you're ashamed to show your face. He don't even show his face around me. What is that?
Let's make a fake beard with his hair, like the jackass
Really?
guy.
I'm
No,
gonna
really?
I'm gonna make me a merkin out
really?
of your hair, Lawler.
No, he was 21. September
21.
of 65 he was born. His
Crazy.
birthday was just a few days ago. September 11th.
I saw
Yeah, that's what
that.
Moose is saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the same birthday.
I'll never forget when Paulie was born. You just said
Plane crash.
Holy shit! Yep.
Crazy.
Yo, Austin-
Whoa,
dude.
man, this is like
Wow.
all happened, man.
dude, on mushrooms.
Mushrooms, Johnny.
I was gonna let it go.
She's about to start eating the microphone.
I'm just like,
I have
wow.
to. I have to. Paul Dangerly is telling me to eat my microphone now.
Austin Idol was in one of the more famous plane crashes in wrestling
That's
and came
right.
back and survived and came back. From,
Yeah, with Gary Hart.
All right.
How
Hey,
many
time for a
people
commercial.
survive plane crash? It's like, what?
Yep.
No, thank you. Just fucking kill me. I don't want to survive a plane crash.
Yeah, but he came back from a plane crash and got to shave Jerry Lawler's head. I
Yeah.
mean, come on. That's
I
an
don't know.
inspirational story.
Pretty well for him.
No, thank you.
Yeah, so
What do you want to do, Fred?
Duke
Were they doing
saying,
these commercials during there?
love it.
Oh,
Let's have a smoke,
oh,
Fred.
Winston's.
Is this
Oh,
Johnny's
great.
excuse to go have a dart right now?
It's making me want to have one. I'll tell you that.
Is this a smoke break?
Mission
Should I go
accomplished, Hanna-Barbera.
I really want a cigarette, you guys.
Look at the size of this fucking cigarette.
Yeah, so what's his name? Heyman's only 59 now then. That's surprising.
No.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay.
The Flintstones has been brought to you by
That's awesome.
America's best-selling
Amazing.
filter cigarette.
Try them out, kids.
Smoking is cool. Smoking is so fucking cool, you
Yeah.
guys.
I mean, especially when Wilma does it. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Wow, it's sexy as
down.
fuck.
It's hot.
Time to fuck. All the lights are going off. All right. Also from
Okay.
yeah, also from Way of the Blade and from Smoky Mountain Wrestling. And this is a fan cam shot. So you're not going to really be able to see all the blood, but this is Smoky Mountain Wrestling, the Gangsters in Anything Goes versus the Thugs. The Thugs are Tracy Smothers, who we just mentioned, and the Dirty White Boy, Tony Anthony.
Oh God.
And this is just
Oh.
wild.
I was wondering who the thugs are. I didn't know that.
The
Yeah,
Duke
this'll-
says.
This'll be crazy.
Yeah, Kevin's
So I
impressed,
always-
Johnny.
I always want to
What's that?
call
Kevin's
Mustafa.
impressed.
Always want to call Mustafa Mufasa, so that might
Ooh,
happen.
ooh. Always goes up my spine.
Yeah.
Who's the third gangster?
Circle of Life, motherfucker.
Is it D'Lo Brown?
Yeah, D'Lo.
It was
the-
D'Lo. Wow.
D'Lo was the third member of the Gangsters.
Okay.
Instantly recognizable by his ass.
Uh-huh.
The Duke says we need to show Pebbles and Bam Bam with Winston's.
Absolutely.
Pebbles and Bam Bam with Budweiser.
It was wild. Where is this? In Philly?
No, this
No.
is Smoky
No.
Mountain.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah,
absolutely not
Smokey, duh.
Philly.
Yeah, duh. Look at that.
Oh my god. What year?
95.
Mm.
I think not too.
That's
When
a
did they
pretty
come to
fresh
ECW?
Jack.
Yeah.
That's a pretty fresh new
There's
Jack.
Hildebrand, second Hildebrand
Yeah,
appearance tonight.
yeah. Same exact outfit.
Thugs and the Gangs. Who's all in the Thugs?
It's Tracy Smothers and Dirty White Boy.
Right. As Johnny had mentioned earlier, my mistake.
Yeah, I don't know if there was. I don't think there was any more. Smoky Mountain's still a blind spot for me after all these years. But it's crazy shit.
Is that stuff like streaming anywhere? You have to like seek it out?
There's on YouTube. It's pretty much all there. I don't know if. Yeah, I don't know if WWE has the rights to it. Anyway,
They had
I've had
some
a
of them I remember
playlist.
on the network.
I've had a playlist. Yeah, just a few shows. I've had a playlist saved for years that I think has the complete.
Yeah, that is a
TV.
Confederate flag. You're right, Taro.
It
Damn
sure is.
Damn it.
Yikes.
Oh yeah, well the gangsters cut some crazy promos in Smoky Mountain, like
Mhm.
sticking up for OJ and all that. It was
Yeah.
at
Right, I remember. Yeah.
the peak of Peter Winston did Greetings from Valentine about that one.
Yeah,
Peak
Kev
of
says
trial.
Thug was an acronym, but he can't. But he's
Right,
spacing on what
yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
But the basis
Terribly
of it,
huggable,
the basis
unbelievable
of it
guys.
Yeah.
is two. Okay, it's two hillbilly white guys who have hated each other for years teaming up because, well, we might hate each other, but we hate those kind even worse, right? Here's our Confederate flag.
I grew up in Alabama. All that checks out.
Roll Tide.
Well,
Damn it! Holy shit!
Speaking of which,
wow.
here's your goddamn flag, crack ass.
Yeah,
Shove
I
it
like
down
it.
his throat, you fucking loser.
Yeah.
It's still because it was I'm calling him Mufasa. God damn it, Jenny.
So hard. It's so hard. You do not even know. Not even know. All those episodes of ECW, I just be like in my notes reading Mufasa. Just like, it's wrong. It's wrong. Stop saying that.
Rest in peace, James Earl Jones.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. All right.
So say somewhere in heaven, he's like, those stupid cocksuckers better say something about me with a dumb Mufasa Mustafa bullshit.
He's dead, so we
It's
can't.
the hard
He's like, no, this is what I live for. I love when people mention my name mistakenly. My characters.
This is MTT.
It's pretty good.
I love it.
I mean, he was so not just as crazy as New Jack was. He was like even crazier, low
Jesus,
key
is
in
that
the
a cinder
background.
block?
Cinder block.
It is
He's
a
gonna-
cinder
I'm gonna
block.
kill this motherfucker. Oh no.
Yes.
Didn't follow through the way that one guy did in I think it was
Mexico.
in Mexico.
Yes.
that
He
was
murdered a guy.
nasty.
He almost murdered a guy.
Well, he
Jesus
paralyzed
Christ.
him. Or
No,
Things
he-
I've seen New Jack
he-
jump off.
He cracked it. He cracked the guy's skull.
Yeah.
Almost as bad as like Sue Young recently. You saw that, right?
No.
She got like someone threw a chair into her face, and you can just see her react where she's just like, "Fuck!" Like she's just like, "You just fucked everything up." She says to like you can see it in her body language. There's a tweet about where she says everything that happened, and she's had to cancel so many shows since, including Vancouver show for All Star. Oh,
Wow.
Ooh. That's the start of New Jack jumping far distances. He's Cornette. I don't even know if this place has a second story, but Cornette wasn't
I
gonna
was
let.
gonna say he's gonna find something to jump off.
No
So he just-
balconies.
oh,
But
is
he
that a
just-
wrench?
Yeah, I got a wrench. Oh
Awesome.
shit!
Dude, there's a guy named oh shit.
Ooh.
Shooter, Devin Shooter, based out of the island here, Kelly.
Yeah.
He's from South Africa originally, but he has a wrench gimmick. He's just a little guy, but he always just comes out with a wrench. Like that's his thing. I really
Does he
like
hit
it.
anybody with it?
Nice.
Yes, of course he does.
I mean, that's a death blow, right? I mean, you got a pinfall.
Gotta be right. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because if you sell that and just that's a
Right,
2 count,
right.
that's bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
I am loving Tracy Smothers' fucking overall game here.
This is crazy.
Where
Where
is
is
Oh,
this?
it's great.
As a
Where
former
is this?
overallsman, I approve.
Somewhere in Tennessee, I guess.
Yeah, it's in probably Tennessee, somewhere in that area.
Or the Carolina, North
Smoky
Carolina.
Smoky Mountain ran a few states,
Mostly Tennessee.
mostly Tennessee though. Knoxville, where Kane's mayor. I know they.
Is he the mayor?
Yeah, it's weird. You're mayor, but you're not mayor of a town. You're mayor of like
Yeah.
Oh, right.
What
You
Kev says-
explained this before.
of a
It's,
township
Yeah, Kevin said it's got to be Knoxville.
Knoxville. Okay.
In Knoxville, yeah.
Well, this is where didn't Kane start in Smoky Mountain?
Yeah, pretty much.
Unabomb. What's that?
Yeah, he was the Unabomb. He and Al Snow and the Unabomb. And it was pretty fun stuff because Al Snow was really fucking funny. They were feuding with the Rock and Rolls, and Al Snow was doing all kinds of jokes about Robert Gibson's lazy eye. It's fucking hilarious.
For Elliot?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta
Yeah.
see
How could you not?
that.
Yeah, Jacobs is mayor of Knox County, whatever that entails.
Knox County.
I know what it entails,
He's
and
so
I'm not
cool,
ever gonna
man.
fucking go
He's
there.
so cool.
He's so literate.
He's such
He
a
reads
cool
books in the
guy.
locker room.
I know. He's the
Yeah.
smartest guy. He reads books. Wow, okay.
What are you
Jesus
reading, Kane?
Christ.
Oh, it's
I loved when
children's-
Hangman shared all the top 10 chair shots. Like that's the way he responded.
Yeah.
Chair shots to the head of Kane in response to some dumbass tweet he gave. Johnny's got to go to Dollywood. You're right, Kev.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Johnny and Jenny. We can go together.
Johnny and Jenny go to Dollywood.
I'm
Sounds
there.
like a,
I'm
That's
there
a
for
movie. Johnny and
Christmas.
Jenny
I'm
go to
there for
Dollywood.
Christmas this
sounds
year,
like a series.
so
Sounds like a
show up.
podcast series too.
I
let
got
me know.
family in. I still got family in Louisville that I can visit.
Oh,
and,
Jesus.
oh,
What was
shit.
that?
I don't know.
It was a garbage can.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that table's ready to go.
God damn it! I hate all this stupid goddamn hardcore garbage
Oh,
bullshit.
here we go.
You never see me do anything like that. Here we go.
Nice.
Ooh,
Yeah,
all the way
that's
through.
Memphis style.
Yeah. I was born in the Mid-South Coliseum.
Except that
Savage on Ricky Morton.
Except when Randy did it to Ricky Morton, the table didn't break. It was a big wooden table. It just boom.
I think it's
Louisville's
better
really
when
far
it
from
doesn't.
Knoxville.
I think it's better when it doesn't break because then
It's more dangerous than it does.
Oh
that
yeah,
thing
the
is a fucking-
table.
Dangerly.
Nora
more
gets so
dangerous.
excited.
Yeah, that's it. It's more
Far more
dangerous.
dangerly. Yeah.
The breakaway table is far less dangerly than a solid ook table.
Nora
solid
gets-
oak.
I love it when the
solid oak.
parts are like all sticking. Great.
That's funny. Nora gets so excited when there's a new Botchamania on TV.
Oh.
Oh,
We gotta get her on there before we retire the Duchess. Not to spoil anything.
oh, I just caught that. Okay. I'm getting kind of tired of doing this, Dad. I get it. It's fine.
It's more internet. It's more wrestling creeps, as she becomes.
Oh
more
well.
creepy.
Oh well. There you go. I mean, sadly, that's inevitable.
Yeah.
Sad.
I mean, we haven't had anything happen like that.
No, but it's.
But
I
we're
just said
trying
it's
to-
inevitable.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's what
immune to it
we're
as
trying
well.
to we're trying to nip it in the bud.
Mhm.
Just like Barney Fife, right? Nip it in the bud, Travis. I wish I could do a Don Knotts. I hate that. I hate that about me,
It's
Travis.
so hard to nail a dog.
I'm glad you
nuts.
said it out loud.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that's it.
I've been wanting to say that for years. Johnny can't do a Don Knotts, this fucking asshole.
Just pretended to like him all this time.
All these
But
years.
really, I
Now I can
couldn't
really be
stand that
honest.
fucker.
Fucking
Have you
prick.
ever seen the ghost of Mr. Chicken?
Yeah,
Of
have
course
you?
I have.
Have you,
Of course I
asshole? Have
It's
you
amazing.
fuck one?
Yeah, I have.
Great.
I have, motherfucker.
Great.
And
So
Maybe
why
what?
can't you talk
I
like
wanna
him?
say we
You
talked
piece of
about it
shit!
last
I
time.
try, man.
Oh,
I tried. Look, I got nowhere else to go. I got nowhere else to go.
I just had a flashback. Did we talk about this last time I was on? Why are we talking about the ghost
What,
of Mr.
Awesome.
Chicken?
Don
every
Knotts, an
time?
officer and a gentleman?
I feel like I've talked about
Possibly.
this with you guys.
Possibly.
Maybe I'm just on
Possibly.
shrooms. It's fine. I'm just on shrooms.
oh, it
It's
all
fine.
comes back.
Mhm.
Everything.
Oh,
Gets
maybe
referenced
maybe it's
multiple
gonna
times.
happen. Maybe it's gonna happen on a future episode.
Is he dead?
Here on
He's
Shrooms.
dead, right?
Whoa,
Yeah, so
right.
We can't kill Don Knotts. Good.
It all comes back to Don Knotts. It all comes back to the leaves and Don Knotts.
Well, it's coming up soon on Netflix. Let's see how deep they
Yeah,
go into the leaves.
yeah.
11 days.
I
Oh,
gotta
speaking
say-
of Netflix, the Dump Matsumoto
Oh,
show
yeah?
is in 5 days.
Awesome.
Dropping.
Yeah, can't wait.
Queen of the Villains. Everybody watch that. It's gonna be.
We don't even Joshi on this show, do we? No. Johnny.
No,
Not on
next
this one.
time
Just because of
we
Johnny's
have-
Because I don't book that
seething hatred
bullshit.
of women. Yeah,
Johnny-
yeah.
Because, okay,
Yeah.
Sorry, Jen, I'm sorry.
because
This
of
is how
my
you had to learn.
okay, because of my famous dislike of Asian women.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
The next time we
That
do a
no
show, we'll
white
have a
guy
big
ever.
jump match.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Listen, Robert Kraft might be a piece of shit, but we have some things in common.
They're on the stage now, apparently.
Wow. Yeah. This is
Great.
nutters.
I wish I could
that's
see
one
it
of my.
better.
But it's like a
That's
Zapruder film at this point.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it's
definitely is.
the violence that's going on here. That's one of my
Back
favorite.
into the left. Back into the left.
That's one of my favorite insane. Vince McMahon was an insane piece of shit pervert, but also crazy. Was when they were going to hire Gail Kim back when everyone had to be super fucking hot, and he's like, "Oh, no one thinks Asian chicks are hot," and JR had to be like, "I had to show Vince Asian porn to show that people really do like it." And he's like, "Oh,
Probably
really?"
regretted doing that because Vince probably became addicted to it.
So
Right.
progressive. JR is so progressive.
Thanks, JR. Thanks, buddy. You're good.
Okay, I'm gonna give JR. I'm like devil's advocate for JR on this one. The only way I could get him to the only way I could get this old pervert to understand was by showing him pornography.
It's language.
Okay.
I absolutely believe it.
Look at this. It's on a stage at a school.
Because at that point,
Flag.
Vince was stuck in the 80s with the porn.
Right,
He
he
needed,
Hey,
was.
Grateful Dead fan
needed
in
to up
the
his
house.
porn game.
Yeah.
Stuck in the past. It's good. JR brought him into the 21st
Imagine
century.
JR coaching.
Fade
you
to
for your
Black. Is that Fade to
porn.
Black? Are we done? Okay.
Yep. Okay. We just
Oh,
recently
not Buzz
lost.
Sawyer.
Okay, hold on. This is a young Buzz Sawyer.
Oh, we got
just
Gordon
lost.
again.
Okay, we just lost the late great Sonny King. He passed.
That's
he was
right.
older.
Yeah.
Sonny King, legendary wrestler. Not a lot of footage of. And this, but check out this Sonny King punch on a young.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Incredible.
Light him
That's so
out.
cool, man. Oh, and just a 10 count.
You
I
done.
love it, man.
You're
Oh, if
out.
that could be a new thing. Yeah, man. Let's make this happen. Ooh. I love it. Showing a guy who killed a man with the single punch, too.
Yes.
That
Two
spinning
men.
bolo punch by the late great Sonny King. Rest in peace, bud.
That's awesome.
That
Well
was
done,
Buzz
Johnny.
Sawyer. Well, I wouldn't
Yeah.
have recognized him with that much hair.
And now,
Yes.
hey, Joe Blanchard
Oh my
in the
God.
not too distant future.
He looks like Steve Carell or Steve Brule. What's his name? John C.
Yeah, I know
Riley's
what you're talking
character.
about.
Brule's rules.
Okay,
Yes,
so what we're
yes.
doing right now, Jenny, is our buddy at Classic Wrestling Stuff threw up all of Southwest Championship Wrestling, which was out of Texas in the 80s.
San Antonio.
San Antonio, I mean. And
So we got an Indian gimmick. Okay.
no, this is the late great Wahoo McDaniel, one of the most hard-hitting.
I know who
hard-hitting
Wahoo is.
greatest
I was
of all
just kidding.
time. Okay. I know the mushrooms, right?
Huh?
Huh? No, but we've just been occasionally picking. We're not going in order. I'm just gonna grab this one randomly. And so far, all we can definitely tell about this promotion is it's fucking wild.
Yes.
Like
I didn't see that.
it's pretty insane. Like there's boring jobber matches, but then there's always going to be some blood, and it's you never know
More
what's gonna
angles
happen.
per capita of any wrestling show ever.
Angles. per
It was
capita.
fucking nuts.
Yeah, this is 1980. Yeah, it's going to be great. No
So
shortage
Wahoo's
of
gonna
microphones.
do like
in
3
San
moves.
Antonio.
Wahoo?
That's all he needed to do. I mean,
all he needed to
Wahoo
do. All
you
was
got.
amazing.
That's all you got.
Yeah, we saw a
Wahoo.
And he
great.
could do more than 3 moves. I mean,
We saw
he-
Wahoo Jerry.
yeah,
We saw. Yeah. What was that?
at
Was
least
that
5 or
Wahoo
6.
Jerry Lawler AWA match?
Okay.
No, it was Wahoo and Manny Fernandez in
Manny.
a
Manny Fernandez.
strap
Yeah.
match at Super
Strap
Clash
match.
3. One
That
of
was
Okay,
legendary.
Okay,
It was
Jenny,
great.
since
they
you're
have
a
to
fan,
touch
underrated
corners?
image.
Yeah.
Jenny, you're a fan. Bleeding is a move, right? So 4,
Bleeding is not a move.
of course, you got to move your hand like this.
In the hands
Use
of
that
Wahoo
razor blade.
McDaniel.
Cool guy zone. Keep out. That's from Dr. Steve Brule. I like to use that.
Wahoo
This,
McDaniel.
Yeah,
Who,
and
this
Kevin
made
says-
with the touching all the 4 corners on the strap
Kevin
match
says,
also.
why do more than 3 moves if you win with those? But those
Because it's boring.
I
Boring.
I watched I was up for
Very young Tully Blanchard.
that Europe pay-per-view that that WWE did, and that Drew McIntyre Punk match I thought was well booked with the way they used the
It was
four
very well
corners.
booked. It
Are
was
you
very
I thought it
good.
was
sure?
yeah,
Are
I
you
really
sure?
liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
I watched
Jenny
it.
has
It
some
was,
very strong position.
No,
it was
It was
very
hence the
well
name
booked.
Jenny position.
I thought it was
Number
really
one,
well
interesting.
fuck CM Punk. And number
Okay.
two, fuck strap matches where you have to fucking touch all the corners.
Corners, okay.
And they
I
put
think it's the
those fucking
WWE,
signals
yeah.
up. They
Yeah,
put
well,
those
that's
signals up.
WWE. That's a
It's
WWE.
trash.
Okay. Well, no, I'm just gonna play a little devil's advocate. Number one, because I'm like everyone's entitled to their opinion, but Punk, one of my favorite wrestlers. The lights.
You and everybody else, bro.
No, believe me, not everybody else.
He's polarizing. I've noticed.
Try hating him.
He's polarizing.
Try hating
But
him.
the light thing, I'm not a huge fan of the light thing, but the light thing is for the live crowd. And I go, okay, I could see the live crowd getting into that, so I'm fine with that. And I'm not a huge
Also,
fan of
it's on television.
but
for a
you got to get
crowd.
but right now they've got the biggest crowds they've had in 20 years, and they want that loud reaction, so they're doing things for more
Sure
reaction.
they do.
And
Sure they do.
but on TV it doesn't look all that great. And the
No.
guy doing the guy like switching the colors was late on the button. Was late on the button a lot.
Yes.
And I don't really like strap matches a ton either, but this one was very well booked, because when they went for the old tired ending of the baby faces tagging them behind the other guys back, and
You're gonna carry the other
they're
guy
going for
on
this
your
old bullshit,
shoulders
and they switch it, and the way they figured it out with the 3 go to sleeps over it and shit, I was like, oh, that was fucking a well
And it
booked
felt
strap.
definitive. Yeah.
If you like
And again, I'm not a huge fan of strap match. But what I do like is strap matches where guys lay it in, and they were fucking laying it in with that fucking strap, because those two in real life don't like each other.
That came across for sure in that match.
In this whole feud, that whole feud has been amazing, because in real life they don't like each other, but they're agreeing to work together, which is something they could have made money with in AEW, but they couldn't.
Right.
With him working with people who
Does Punk like anybody that he works with? Like, why is he so difficult?
Does anybody like him?
No. This
I don't
is
know.
Drew
He seems to
McIntyre.
be
Drew McIntyre does not like him.
Worth the too
problem.
much. It's not worth the fucking headaches.
No. This is not. He's never done anything to Drew McIntyre. And Drew will tell you the same thing. He's like, I thought he was an asshole when I was young and coming up.
Yeah,
and I
he
never
just
fucking
is
liked
an
him.
asshole, and people can see with their eyes and know with their brains that he's
Lots
a
of
fucking
people are
asshole.
friends with him, so
Yeah, and they're entitled to that.
Anyway, let's go back to 1980 here with Wahoo McDaniel, and I'm not sure who he's wrestling.
Some enhancement talent.
But to
It's
Tully,
some
yeah,
local talent.
the feud was McDaniel and Blanchard.
Yeah, I figured we could always go with a double Tully.
Oh, and speaking of strap matches, when my buddy Sean and friend of the show, Sean Whitaker, was at the farm on the weekend, we watched a match between Wahoo and Tully, a strap match from Houston, Johnny, that you would have watched on
I've
Space
definitely
City.
seen that match, yeah.
Yeah, and that was a great...
Oh, they fucking bleed like stuck pigs.
Yeah, double juice, and it's not... Or maybe, it is the corner shit, but whatever.
It's always the corner shit, but I mean,
not always, but it became the standard eventually. I think it depended on the territory.
Hey, what's the name of the New York Islanders pugilist we fell for when I came out to the farm with you? Can you remember?
Shit.
I had saved his name on I think here, I'll find it. We've got to include some of his clips from my birthday show.
He was that was a revelation, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm blanking now.
We were watching a bunch of late 70s
hockey fights,
early 80s hockey fights.
I think it was all 70s. It was supposed to be all 70s. Yeah.
Is Tully wearing Daisy Dukes? What the fuck is? Look at him. Oh,
maybe he was.
It looks like a
androgynous.
His name is Gary Howitt.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, still alive. He lives in Grand Center, Alberta, Canada. He's 71 years old. He had some fucking legendary tilts from what we were watching.
Goon. Yeah.
It was crazy. We'll
We
definitely
should-
find time for Gary Howlett
Yeah,
on
we
Mystery
should-
Titans Theater.
Pepper in some hockey fights.
Yeah,
going
yeah,
there you go.
forward.
Great
Classic ones.
Yeah.
I always thought, dude, watching this, it's always crazy because Tully Blanchard is the top heel. His father is the interviewer /
Right.
announcer, and everyone
Oh,
knows.
did
knows
they
it. But they
explain-
never
they
talk
must-
about it. They never
Oh,
talk
no?
about it.
They must
far
have
as-
explained it at some point.
As far as anything, I don't know. I've never seen. All right, who's the big cowboy?
Who's the big cowboy?
El Fantastico is the guy in the mask. I
El
heard that.
Fantastico
Yeah.
versus the Frisco Kid, the movie with Gene Wilder.
Were you on shrooms when you chose this?
I
I think the
said,
Frisco Kid is also another Chris Cole
If
or,
you're gonna-
or Chris Colt. Chris
yeah.
Colt.
No. Jenny's like I said, with these Southwest, I'm picking them at random, and so far,
Okay.
they're like weird and interesting, and every now
Yeah,
and
this
then
is weird.
it gets kind of
Look at the size difference.
yeah. And then every now and then insane violence breaks out in the middle of all this weirdness. It's like, oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, you got to watch it all. You never know what could happen.
I mean, like I said, we're doing it random. We're going to there's a bunch of them. Eventually, we're gonna get some stinkers. But
Well,
Yeah,
if you're going to be a
speaking of
regular Jenny,
stinkers.
you're going to sit through a lot of shitty wrestling.
Yeah, those are the
part of it.
rules.
That's part of
That's how you make your bones.
the whole
That's
point-
true, you're right.
Okay,
We
we're
truly
literally
appreciate
ripping
it.
off. We're literally ripping off Mystery Science Theater. They don't sit there and watch The
For sure.
Godfather.
Good point.
Oh, that would have been an interesting one. But yeah.
Why not, though? Why do they not?
Yeah, why not?
Look at the
Like, we
size of
can
this
watch the
clutch.
King
Look
of the
at him.
Road
His-
match. I'm just saying, we can watch that.
Right,
Dude,
right.
It would be the same thing as the
in
Godfather.
the future, in the future, we'll definitely do the King of the Road match.
Oh, really? That's my
That's it.
favorite
Hey,
match
you know
of all
why?
time.
That's in with the Way of the Blade book. So
That's right.
Oh,
That's
is
right.
it? As
Oh,
it
they're-
should be. As it should be.
Because they got both
got
of them
both of them
fired.
fired for bleeding in the back of that truck.
Unauthorized bleeding.
Who are we looking at here, you guys?
L somebody and
Ben-
Bob
Ben-
and Cowboy Bob Ross.
Cowboy Bob Ross.
Elephant
This little
has.
His finisher is this little devil over here.
This little,
He's so concerned about the strap on his singlet staying on.
Yeah. And Kevin
Ooh,
says,
dropped him right on his head.
Ow,
Right.
sick.
Kevin
Ooh.
says, California Championship Wrestling is way worse than this.
Oh, there's
Oh, yeah.
lots of territories that are worse than this.
Oh
believe it
yeah,
or
no,
not.
dude, California is the Bruiser Bedlam. What?
Yeah, I think Bruiser Bedlam's the worst of the worst.
The Bruiser Bedlam has a weird charm. California
Yeah.
sometimes makes me car sick.
Yeah, no, I get it.
It's neck and neck.
There's not
but-
as many memorable characters in California. It's just like kind of, oh yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
the announcer is memorable because he looks like Rick Ocasek / Bruce Jenner.
I guess he do have the
Pre-Caitlin.
characters in
hi.
Bruiser.
I love you. Can't you see I love you?
But the quality, the average
The fuck
match
are you
quality
watching?
in Bruiser is
What's
bad
he
as it is.
saying?
Look at the crowd there
I
too,
would-
man.
he say, Jenny, he's saying, I wish I could quit you.
Where is this?
He is saying that.
San Antone.
Is it
San
Antonio?
Antonio.
Well, that was
Down
the
San
territory.
Like a
Antone,
bunch of
motherfucker.
Texans.
And apparently in front of not a lot of them, looking at the crowd. Who are definitely not excited, at least for this shit. But, here's the thing. Even, back then, your small hillbilly crowds, everyone wasn't like, well, they all believed it was real. Look at these people. They're like, we're sitting here, we're bored, we're waiting for the stars. We don't give a fucking
Right.
shit.
If he was Cowboy Bob Ross, I would get him in the corner and do like a kind of a.
Ross,
Hey, I
That
would
was
get
my
him in
line.
the
That was my
corner.
line.
I would get him in the corner and do that. You know the way he when he has to clean out the brush and does like a wacka
Yeah.
swacka. Yeah. He's doing the brush cleaner.
That's
He
what
put-
could have
I
Yeah,
been.
he
love
put-
Bob Ross.
We all,
He
oh,
put-
dude.
he-
I've tried to, Bob Ross has a Twitch channel. Well, there's a Bob Ross.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
he
if
has
it's
a whole
his family.
Pluto
Okay,
channel.
Yeah,
okay. Here's
but
the
it's
thing.
Bob Ross. But the channel on Twitch is awesome. People will in the chat will start to place bets on whether or not a cabin is going to show up, and the odds will change as it goes. It's really
But-
awesome.
Happy
Oh,
little
but here's the
bush.
thing. But all this Bob Ross shit you can buy now, don't buy any of it.
Yeah, no,
Come
you said the
He got-
documentary.
Yeah, because his estate got robbed from his children by his sleazy
Yeah.
business partners. And, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good documentary. If you
It
haven't
really
seen
is.
it,
dude,
really
that
good.
documentary, you watch the first half of it and you're like, fuck, I knew I loved this guy. Because I
And he's
fucking
so
love Bob Ross. And then
How
the
could you
second
not?
of this
the
documentary,
second
you're just
episode,
fucking, you're
That's
just
a
so
lot.
angry. You're
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
fucking angry.
yeah,
That's
well,
funny.
that's the mark of a good
Yeah,
documentary.
he's a real dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but he
was
was a
like,
real
oh.
guy, man.
He was, yeah.
Like, dude, half of that movie, I cried from joy, and then half of that movie I cried from anger. I was like, what the
Right.
fuck?
Yeah.
And then
Jesus
that same
Christ.
Christmas,
This has gone on
I
way
got
too
some
long.
Bob Ross,
Yeah, it's just
like shit for
entirely too
Christmas.
long.
It's a cat playing with
I'm
his
into
dinner.
this.
Cat play-
Yeah.
And because I don't know who either of these guys are, and I don't
He
think
also
either
looks
No
like
idea.
stars.
Art Garfunkel.
Yes, Art.
I'm about to give you the bridge over troubled waters, you piece of shit.
He's like, get ready for the sound of silence.
The boxer. You won't be
Hey.
feeling groovy in a few minutes.
That's bad.
I'm waiting for Mr. Goodbar. He was in that movie.
Stretch.
Why does Garfunkel have such a gravelly?
Lie to die. Lie to
Been rough,
wanna
Jenny.
make you die.
Who would have thought that after all these years, everyone would realize that I was the
This
nice
guy's
guy and
too
Paul
little
Simon was
to
a
be
piece
so
of shit.
dominant. And the way they're placing him on top,
I don't know.
Yes,
This match
really
stinks.
poorly booked.
This match
Yeah, this
stinks.
is garbage. Yeah, this is a dud.
real bad.
Of course, dude.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Just as we said that.
Alright.
So the worst
All
matches we've
right.
seen in a
All
while.
right.
For
Now,
real.
see, this
Two
is bad
stars.
wrestling, Jenny.
Yeah.
Still fun though.
Oh, this
Pitch
is
over
why
troubled
we
water,
watch this.
German suplex. Yeah.
Yeah, there's bad wrestling and there's good bad wrestling. This is good bad wrestling.
If I was in the crowd, I'd be into this match.
Because you'd be on mushrooms in 1980. I know you.
That's
I
it.
know you.
That's it. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, there's no movement at all.
Kidney punch.
Oh, fucking
Nice. Bob Ross always goes for the kidneys, don't you know?
He learned that in
He
Nam.
went to his knees on that shit.
He learned
Yeah.
that in Nam, man.
That was great.
Fuck him up, Bob Ross. Fuck him up.
Ben
Is that a
Zani is
Canadian
starting that
chant?
chant right now.
He's gonna put him up like Dustin Rhodes used to do as Goldust and kick the guy in the nuts, and he's gonna lean back. He's like, "We're just gonna put a friendly little tree right up here."
Yeah.
Fucking
Right in the
nuts.
small of your back.
I'll make you
Where's
piss
those
blood, you
kidneys?
piece of shit. Guy in the blue is Andre the Medium, says Matt Souza. There you go.
We've heard that joke before.
Yes.
This match needs Looney Tunes
Oh,
or Three
Jesus
Stooges
Christ.
sound effects.
Fuck.
Put him out of his misery. There we go.
Jesus, what a mess. An all-time awful match here on Mystery Titans
Oh, yeah.
Theater.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a star. I'm gonna be a big.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm on the way to the
Match of the
top.
night.
Next stop, MSG, baby.
Austin Idol can suck a dick.
Yeah.
I like this match.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That was wild.
Well, at least we only have 30 minutes left.
Oh my
Well,
god,
then-
30 minutes left.
It'll get better. Don't
We're
worry.
gonna pee again.
Everybody's
Oh,
really
go ahead.
little.
Okay. I just hate to miss shit.
Well,
Well, if there's something
You're
you
about to
can
miss
skip
tea.
a little bit.
No telling what you got.
2 sweat
queued up on
hogs,
here.
1 ring.
okay. Is that
And their
Is that Alma
nursemaid
Drill? Is
apparently.
that
and
Alma
his-
Drill?
No, it's not.
No,
Alma
no,
Drill.
no. Louise Guzman. Oh, that's a cute.
Nacho Libre. It's Nacho Libre.
Yeah, it
Okay.
does kind of look like.
I know who these guys are, but or at least one of them.
Gonna try and see if I
Oh,
can
nice.
find anything.
Nice.
What is the date on this?
I don't
Hold
know.
on.
April 80.
April 1980.
I'm enthralled by the guy in the black with his little mesh see-through top that matches with his tights. What a look on the little feller.
A lightning lion.
the Lightning
Nice skip
Lion.
up.
That I don't know if that's his name or just like
Or
a
nickname,
nickname.
right.
This is good. At least
He's
they've
quick
got
as
a little
hell.
more. Yeah, they got a little more.
They're doing some lucha. They're right on the
Yeah.
border. They're doing-
And double lucha. Yeah, they need
Yeah.
masks.
Oh no, because the Southwest, lots of Fritz von Erich didn't really book a lot of Mexican wrestlers because he
Weird.
was a fucking white supremacist.
As he was.
He used to play a
but-
Nazi.
a Nazi. Who'd have thunk it?
Fishman. He booked Fishman.
Yeah, you had Fishman and Gino Hernandez, right? Does that count? But Joe Blanchard and Paul Bosch, who were promoted down there as well, they were like, no, dude, half of our audience is Mexican American, and would bring in all kinds of stars and had lots of lucha on their cards.
Look, I have a Lucha Underground podcast as well, and it is amazing.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Oh, wow.
She's
Yes.
ripping you off, Robin.
She's ripping. Yeah. Travis originated that gimmick.
A lot of people did, but it is my introduction to Lucha Underground. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Dario Cueto is like
Amazing. Yeah, I think he's ended up in MLW, but yeah, he was a real talent, man.
I fucking love him.
Yeah, he was one of the best, biggest revelations watching that. I mean, of course, Ricochet is like a
Ricochet.
huge star. Yeah,
Well,
Swerve. First time I saw
Puma-
Swerve was when I did that show with you guys.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
First time we
Swerve
ever-
versus AR Fox.
That's
He was-
right.
Was he named Killshot? Was that his name? Killshot.
Kill
That's
Shot.
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's his name. He's just starting to come in season 2 where I'm at. He's just started to come into that a little bit
So,
more.
did you see the
especially-
Aztec Warfare in season 2?
I've got to I'm halfway through season 2, so I saw Aztec Warfare in season 1 as the finale. It was
Cool.
amazing. It was
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
it's
Such a
the
cool
only-
concept.
It's the
I
only
love
It's the only promotion where John Morrison has ever been entertaining, and
Well, and only because Taya came in season 2 and really injected him with some personality because his shit was not hitting for me.
well,
in
no,
season-
just the fact that because he was such a bad actor and playing
Yeah,
in
it
some
kind of
weird
plays
movie
into
that I'm like,
yes.
all right, like he's like, and my friends, the UFO guy and the Dragon Man are gonna
Yes,
fly, and I'm
exactly.
like, all right, cool,
Yes.
man.
Yeah, it's rad. Yeah.
But
Kevin says
Mil-
that's how he learned of
Milbert-
you, Jenny, is he started linking up luchas a few episodes ago.
Right. Yes. And Mil Muertes and fucking
Talk about a great
Matanza.
work punch. Yeah. Well,
I
Matanza's
gave it 5 stars. It's 5 stars when they're in the ring.
Shit. Oh shit.
It's fucking amazing.
yeah,
Out of
Mil
6.
Muertes works an amazing work punch.
It's incredible. And then
Yeah.
when he gets his mask ripped off and he has all this beautiful hair. I'm like, what?
Oh, you think Phoenix, that Mil Muertes Phoenix match, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that coffin match. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
in that's
consequences.
in Way of the Blade. That's in Way of the Blade.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that match is nuts.
Yeah. That's the best coffin match, casket match I've ever seen.
Mm.
Easily.
Yeah, Graveyard
But the
Crossroads
Aztec
is what I
Warfare
just
2,
saw.
Aztec Warfare 2 is maybe when the territory peaks. That's what. Remember, Kelly, you did a
I
podcast.
was-
Yeah.
with us, yeah.
That's a great match. Yeah.
That's
Okay,
when
okay.
Is that
Matanza
the end
becomes
of
a star.
season 2?
No, it's in the middle.
Or- It's in the middle. Okay.
Oh, and I'll tell you this too. And I might have mentioned this to Travis the first time we ever broadcast together on your late lamented podcast, Lucha Afterground, on the late lamented Plum Podcast Network. Lucha Underground is the only place that ever made Jack Swagger entertaining by adding the sound effect of crack.
Yeah. The pop when he'd break legs
I
or
was
break
like, oh,
arms.
hey,
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Or
The
no,
only-
ankles. Yeah.
The only other time I was ever interested in him when Dutch Mantel was his manager and they were making fun of the Tea Party. I was like,
Right,
that's
right.
kind of funny.
The Swaggy was the name of his
Yeah, that
his
wasn't
sandwich.
that bit was kind of fun, but
the Swaggy.
the Swaggy
I could go for a Swaggy
bunkhouse,
right about now.
bunkhouse. Okay. I'll go get you and me. We'll meet behind the garage. Give me 2 more gummies, and I'll give you a couple of Swaggies. How's that sound?
Swaggies. I was wondering where you're going with that.
Okay, it took a while, but I got there.
I really like the gear on the guy in like the Pooh Brown. That's really nice.
See, I was about to say how much I hate it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
On a
terrible.
brow?
Oh, interesting. See, I love Pooh Brown. I like to wear Pooh Brown everywhere I go.
It goes with the gray.
Yes, the silver
Does it?
fox.
Okay.
Nice.
Silver fox with an ounce of Ted.
Okay, I'm gonna go on my pee break finally.
This match will still be going when you get back.
It'll still be going on,
Yeah,
apparently.
yeah. Horseshack versus Little Juan.
Look at this. No.
It
Oh,
sucks
no,
so much.
fuck this. We're not
It
gonna
sucks
get
so
on
much. This is some of the. This is worse
started
than some of the California.
This started. We're like, hey, some lucha.
Right. Exactly.
The guy in the red, though, might be somebody.
I've been looking at some of the names. From
Either
the
that or
territory.
the guy in the wrestler from Pooh Corner is an old.
Whoa!
legend.
Hey, like,
there we
they
go.
pull that out of nowhere. What are you doing? Come on, you guys, get a sense of pacing. They're just too. Maybe they're
Oh, I
just too
think
green.
it is.
Listen to you.
He was in World Class when we started watching it, Johnny Leone.
Oh,
That's
right.
crazy. Like, how are you pulling something off like that in the middle of like when you've lost everyone, right?
To try to get him back.
Relampeggio
But-
Leone. I don't know if that's how you say it.
You've been given this much time, and you need to try
Yes,
to
yeah.
get him back
I guess.
and shake hands because this is a babyface match.
That's a tough position. They're put in a tough position, but
Joe Blanchard told us to go out here and do this many minutes.
They at this point they had like no talent.
Look
Other
at
than
him.
Tully and Wahoo, they had
Okay, this guy.
all the spoiler was there.
This guy's gear is two-toned. It's disturbing looking.
yeah.
It's like you can kind of see through his top.
Half crab. Always a room for half crab.
Hey, Travis, remind me. Who taught Brady Malibu how to
I
do
think
that?
it may have been Lance Storm.
Oh, that's right.
And we may have been in conversation with Lance Storm lately. There's a little exciting.
Oh, nice.
tidbit.
Okay, the funniest thing in the world would be ultra serious Lance Storm making an appearance at Boom. Just saying. But you insist that he has to do his giant cock gimmick that Vince had him do for like 3 months.
One step beyond.
Ooh. Oh no. Holy shit.
Oh,
Two
there it
fucking
is.
stickers,
The
two
pose
stickers
down.
in a row. Okay.
Yes,
okay. This
yes,
is
big time.
You know how I said we were quantum leaping through Southwest? This might have been one of those quantum leaps that you never go back and rewind.
You can't
Yeah,
go
that
home.
one?
Can't go
I don't
home
think
after
so.
this.
Well, no, not to go back to April of 1980.
Oh boy.
Territory was at a nadir at this point.
Did you see the
I literally just saw Wahoo. I'm like, oh,
have you seen that one clip?
Well, yeah,
of
you'd think
Quantum
it-
Leap when he realizes he has Down syndrome and he says, "I'm a R bomb." He just drops it out
Really?
loud in the middle. Yes, yes.
Oh, wait, hold on. A rotunda?
Yes, I'm a
Yes,
rotunda.
rotundo.
He's a rotunda?
Rotundo.
Kelly,
We
you
should
missed that.
we should do
Kelly,
the
you
quantum
missed
leap where
that
it's very
happened.
fun.
That happened last show. The R
Yeah.
word is actually rotunda.
Right. Well, I got the text the last
Okay.
night or whatever, and I was able to suss out what you were
What a
talking
funny
about.
show. Last show was so funny. James is so funny, man.
James was on fire.
Yeah, we got him
James
in
was
November.
James
and,
was on fire, and Hawkins' mic didn't work.
Yeah,
No, really, that's too bad.
he was in and out. He he was able to provide when he needed to.
I like me a Robert
Hawkins, he brings a lot to the table.
Agreed.
He's got a lot of
I'm
history, knowledge.
I'm not knocking him. I was like, his mic was kind of.
Yeah,
cutting out
you
on
can't do anything about that. That's unfortunate.
Well, do something about it, motherfucker.
You're
You gonna be on this show? Yeah, this show's-
Whoa, man, calm down.
Various tech
I'm doing this
issues.
for you, Travis.
Sit down,
Patreon's a
Johnny.
Patreon for you.
Sit down.
I think
This might be a good
Jenny's-
time
Oh
during this
my
match. to
God.
join
Jenny's
the
left
Patreon.
us. She's
Yeah.
too much shit.
But speaking of,
Yeah, she
Well,
said
well.
she had to pee, but I think there's
She's
a
like,
number
I'm just
two.
Yeah,
not
we
coming
always do, yeah.
back.
Wait,
But her
she's on
Patreon
mushrooms.
choice.
She's wandering around in the backyard looking at the stars.
yeah. But her Patreon choice is
As long as
awesome.
she's back for the
Yeah. Oh, her
so-
Patreon choice is awesome, and God bless Kelly for being able to find this.
Mhm.
Because
Daily
Couldn't find it
Motion,
anywhere.
baby. Yeah.
Daily Motion, so that means we're getting more Canadian advertising, baby.
Yeah.
Are we?
Probably.
Is that how
That's
it
how
works?
they operate.
That's how it
Why
works.
is this match still going? I don't know, Duke. I don't know.
It's 60-minute Iron Man.
Because Mr. Carter said this is how we get our physical education credits.
Like this, yeah. This. I
Oh,
don't know.
oh, oh. We'll wrestle in front of a bunch of bored 40-somethings.
Did I ever tell you about my Uncle Joe Blanchard? He's got a wrestling promotion.
Oh, this has got to be it.
That's gotta
Please,
be it.
God.
Nice.
And still almost kicks out.
Honestly, I've been playing a lot of Death Stranding on my Steam Deck. Hey! He breaks his
Hey,
neck.
look
He
at
breaks his
me.
neck. But you can
Yeah.
do when you're fighting off enemies.
Breaks his neck.
you can do two moves. One of which is a running knee, and the other one is like a cross body. It's awesome. Worst Iron Man ever, says Duke.
Worst haircut
Cool
ever
guy
by
zone.
Joe
Keep out.
Blanchard's. Looks like a mad scientist from like
I
a
know, that's what I'm saying.
1940s horror movie.
Home. I have no home. Hunted. Despised. I will go to San Antonio.
Now's
and
my time to
raise-
go to the bathroom.
And create a race of atomic super wrestlers who will take over the world. Pull the strings.
All I hear is those buck teeth, buddy.
Who,
Look
Tully?
at those teeth.
You can't get
Yes.
enough Tully Blanchard. He's a sexy,
Right
sexy
there.
man.
Father and son here.
Tully
Your
can get it.
father and son. Father and son. Okay. It's the weirdest thing because Joe Blanchard owns it and is just the announcer guy, but he's Joe Blanchard. Everyone knows that this is his son. And he had just, and his son is like the biggest heel, but he just has to be completely impartial. It's very odd.
It's fascinating to me.
It's really great.
I want to know more about that. And the belt he has is maybe the worst
Ugly.
belt
Now that's
ever.
an ugly belt.
I was gonna say
That's an ugly belt. Okay. I know.
Yeah.
I will brook no fucking shit talk about the U.S. title. Big Silva, fantastic belt. That belt, piece of shit, Jenny.
It's got one plate. The color is like what?
The color is
Brownish
flesh.
yellow.
It's like
it's
flesh.
flesh. It's flesh.
It's tanned body colored.
Yeah. It's
It's flesh. Like the flesh in the Crayola pack. Oh, flesh.
Yes.
what a promotion. And those sunglasses.
Fucking wow. All of this.
This is young Tully.
Why are we closing in on his face?
Because you want to see those choppers.
No, you don't.
Yeah, the lighting is bad. There's too many shadows.
Uh-huh.
The mic is in his fucking mouth. It's
Two.
in his
Two
Two
mics.
mics.
Two
Two,
mics.
the double mics.
One for English, one for Spanish. We know that.
Uh-huh. That's actually what it is.
Yeah. We haven't seen that in this episode yet.
Okay,
though.
so, we haven't seen it here. Jenny, sometimes at this promotion, they would have two interview guys with two microphones, a Spanish guy speaking Spanish and an English guy, and they would just take turns and have two mics going back and forth.
The wrestlers understand the Spanish guy.
No, enough. Enough. But they also had, but
You're
every
just
now and then,
saying.
every now and then, but like I said, they brought in more Spanish speaking wrestlers,
Yeah.
so then they could take turns as
Yeah, well, you had Jose Lothario and
like Jose Lothario. We
Oh,
saw him
there's-
do this. He would do a perfect promo in English and then turn to the Spanish guy and do a perfect
Mhm.
promo in Spanish.
yeah.
No, that's cool. That's
Mhm.
very cool.
Crazy. Definitely a lost art.
There you
Or
go.
like
Yeah.
a very
Ahead of the
short.
time.
Oh,
So this
Hey,
should be
Tully
good.
Blanchard.
I mean,
we're
Tully
back.
doing squashes
Yeah.
was usually
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
Yeah.
Here's-
fucking good.
This
Let's
is
Fuck 'em
young
up,
go.
Tully
Tully.
Blanchard.
Yeah, fuck him up, Tully.
oh.
Tully's gonna fuck this motherfucker
It's
up.
like I'm sorry, I'll have had to sit
Jesus
through the last
Christ.
25 minutes of that garbage.
No, he's
I'll
so
make
mad.
up
He
for
is
it.
he is so mad at his father right now. He's like, he's taking it out on this asshole.
I kept asking him
If
to get a
his
haircut.
trunks weren't brown before, they gonna be brown by the end of this fucking fight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This guy,
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I don't. Come on. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Classic enhancement talent.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
back.
He's doing a great job. Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, so,
See
come
ya,
on.
that's good.
Let's
Are you
go.
Tully being
It's the
cocky.
Reverend Jesse Jackson. That's the
Oh,
Reverend
shit.
Jesse Jackson.
Those are some good work punches.
I don't know how
Work
worked they
my
are.
ass. Work
I don't know
my
how worked they are. Tully's beating the shit out of this guy.
Ooh.
Jesus
Love
Christ.
it.
Oh, you don't belong in
Or
this.
he also
Beautiful.
looks like
ring.
Reggie Jackson.
Ooh,
I-
gee, ooh, that
I
elbow
must
was stiff.
kill. I
He-
must kill the queen.
Oh, okay, no, dude.
Poor
Tully
bastard.
Blanchard is
This
okay.
is a fucking
Tully
murder.
Blanchard is taking liberties with this jobber, dude. Holy shit, he's beating the fuck out of him. That elbow
No,
drop
I've
was stiff.
never seen anything
Leg
stiffer
snap.
than this shit.
Hey man, I thought you said when I signed
Snug.
that thing
Ooh,
earlier
it's
today, this
snug,
wasn't
but
gonna
dude,
hurt.
No, it's snug now. He initially just he's like when you drop an elbow and you see the guy's chest concave, you're like, "Ooh."
The Steiners can never. What are we
this
doing?
guy?
Uh-oh. He's doing this because he's
You're killing him, Tully.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah,
this
this-
is
this-
you, motherfucker.
yeah, he's doing this to this fucking piece of
Nice.
shit because he's taunting the baby face
Mm-hmm.
who's at ringside.
That's pretty cool.
Come on in, do something about it, motherfucker.
Young Tully is great. I've seen some really awesome
This is-
matches with him.
oh god, this is unhinged.
There's a match where he just bloodies
Here we go. Oh, here we go.
Eric Embry up really bad.
Yeah, go break this
The
motherfucker's
tap,
leg.
motherfucker, tap!
There's no tap. You have to give up.
Yeah, he's giving up.
He's giving up.
Giving
I
up.
don't know what
doesn't
I'm
give a shit.
doing.
Tully doesn't give a shit. He's gonna
Oh,
break this jabroni's leg.
Let's make those poo
My
brown.
father owns
Shorts
this. What
even more
are you gonna
poo
do about
brown.
it? What are you gonna do about it, Dad? Find me.
Go back to wrestling school, promoter's son, Tully.
Nice.
Oh, here
comes
goes Wahoo.
All right to the nuts.
Yeah.
That'll break up a figure four.
Okay, so who's yeah, exactly. Wahoo McDaniel, 5 moves. 5 moves.
Hey, there we go.
Wahoo-
New one. There's a new one, Jenny. Elbow to the nuts. That's a move. That's a move. Elbow
Look,
drop to the nuts.
He
Oh,
learned
here we
his
go. Oh,
gimmick.
watch this.
This
Watch this.
ain't
Hold on, here we
Wahoo.
go. Here we go.
Ah, oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Right into the fucking
All right.
post.
See,
We're turning
this is why
Jenny
you
into
sit
a
through
Wahoo
the crowd.
fanatic.
because then you get this stuff.
See, although we've never
That
had
match
2
was
worst jobber matches on
fucking
Southwest.
insane.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a
You're
great
right.
Look at
job
this
of
half
match.
put together fucking gear over here that the camera's on. Oh, now we get some
Take
blood.
this poor
This
bastard
guy,
back.
he never wrestles again, I'm sure.
There's someone in a robe taking him out. Who the fuck
Yeah, I
is that?
don't know.
Who's in there beating up
Tully's
Tully now?
busted
Oh, it's
Wahoo,
Wahoo.
dude.
Yeah, Wahoo. Who's coming
Then
in
we
from the
got
outside?
more.
Just other wrestlers.
Hey man, you really fucked up that young kid, dude.
That's
that was messed
Cowboy
up.
Bob Ross. Is
Everyone's
Cowboy Bob Ross is there.
Yeah. Dude, that's got to be the title. That's pretty great.
Oh, it's going into the pot.
Yeah.
The fans have finally woke up.
You got to figure these fans come here every week, so they know they're going to sit through some shit because eventually something like this is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think about those early ECW arena shows, some of that the
I was
the
just
opening
thinking
match
of
stuff. You're like, this
ECW.
stinks.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to be all fucking 5-star matches up and down the card.
No,
As long
it
as you got
shouldn't be.
something
It
that
shouldn't be.
It helps
It
if
should
Yeah.
be
they're
Especially
because it's
somewhat
ex-
entertaining.
because it's exhausting. Because it's
Yeah.
exhausting.
Yeah, I agree. It makes the good stuff stand out more. Nice angle.
Yeah.
And Wahoo's got something to say.
Remember when he's drinking wine? Remember the Steve Brule when he's drinking way too much wine?
No,
Joe just
just Joe. Wahoo's like, say, Joe, I respect you as a promoter and my boss, and as a former great wrestler, but we need to have an intervention about your barber because
Forget about your son who's an asshole. Your hair is just
listen.
trash.
Your son, well, we keep that separate, but
Like,
I need to.
yeah,
man
but
to
your
man.
son and I, like we've agreed, like we've reached across the aisle that
Don't
we
we reach
need to find
I
you.
can't. I
Oh,
can't stand
we
that little
got
son of
fucked
a
up
bitch.
in the middle
Oh,
of
Oh,
we're
it.
still not done
Nice.
here.
And we're not
I
done
was
yet.
talking to your father.
Oh yeah,
I was
some
talking to your
chops from
dad,
one.
you cocksucker. Oh,
I had something to say.
boom, you
Hmm.
piece of
I'm
shit.
gonna choke the life out of you. I'm gonna kill you in front of everybody.
I'm gonna pull your eye out in
Gouge
front of
your
your
eye
old
out.
man.
Holy shit. This is awesome.
He's
This
pulling
is
his eye out. He's
amazing.
getting his eye out in front of his old man.
Holy
Oh no! Oh, it's
Hey, guess who it is, Travis? I mean, Kelly.
Armand Hussein.
It's
Yes.
Armand Hussein.
the baby face, Armand Hussein.
No, he's a heel.
No.
Really?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
with Tully.
Because he's saving.
Because that feels like a baby face thing, trying to take somebody's eye out in the middle of
That's
the
a
ring.
baby face thing when you're the baby Tully Blanchard is the piece of shit who just ended a man's
a
career.
random
He's
mask guy coming in to help.
some random ass dude. I don't know who this guy is. Armand Hussein. Holy shit, we haven't seen him in a long time.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, get back
no
in here.
escape, Tully.
Go.
Who's the little blue
Who's
guy?
this little
I
blue
don't
guy?
know. No idea.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey, what's up,
I got
Wahoo?
your back, Wahoo.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's known as
I'd
Hussein
like
the
to
Butcher.
introduce you to my kid sidekick.
I really like it when you
I
guys
want you to
acknowledge
finish that,
things.
Johnny.
that
I want you
I'm
to finish that
seeing.
without being racist.
Why do you think I
I know.
couldn't fucking
Because
do
of Wahoo McNabb, exactly.
it?
You painted yourself into a corner. You son of a bitch. I love it. Ray Blue Stereo, says the Duke. There we go.
Ray
There
Blue
you go.
Stereo. Hey.
That works.
I'm writing that down. That's pretty
Sir,
fucking good.
how dare you?
Booyaka,
Yeah.
booyaka, 619. You didn't need a different area code for Ray Blue Stereo.
Yeah.
He does the
403.
916.
The
Alberta,
916.
403.
I can picture
Okay.
fucking if only Blue Meanie had ever become a Ray Blue Stereo, that could have been fun.
Pretty funny. Yeah.
Definitely thought he was a
Listen,
Stevie
Wahoo,
Richards
listen, Wahoo,
to
come on,
this
come on in.
match.
Come on,
Beat
I
him.
dare you. I dare you. I dare you.
Hilarious.
That
Hilarious.
was sick. That was
I've never seen that before.
I
That's
dare
so
you, you piece
weird.
of shit. Try
Trying
it.
to get an
Try it.
elbow in. Come on, give me your elbow. Give me your best
you
elbow.
fucked up. You fucked up, man. No.
Oh, there's a lot of heat for this. Even if we
so
don't know who the
much.
blue weirdo is.
That's
But
his
I'm
name,
guessing
the
that
blue
was a-
weirdo. The blue weirdo.
I'm trying to figure out who he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the blue weirdo.
El Weirdo
El
Blue.
Flaco or something like that. The Falcon, something like that.
I'm gonna guess next show was a tag team or a tag match between the two.
Or at
That's
an arena,
Right.
which
Well, like I said, they have a strap match in Houston. Everybody should watch. It's on YouTube.
Cool.
Tully and
oh yeah, it's super violent. I
it
had
must
no
be
idea.
from this time.
Uh-oh. Now let's get
Showing
down to
us-
business.
Now
down
here's
to
the
business.
next
What's this the
match.
next match?
With Ray Blue Stereo versus Armand
This is-
Hussein.
It is the next scheduled
Broke
match.
his neck.
Like Inferno. Local.
Oh,
Says he's from south of the border.
I just heard south of the border.
south of the border, down Mexico.
Blue Demon Jr.
Yeah,
Look,
the mask dresses
Damn
are
it. I hate
Okay,
myself for not thinking that.
look,
shit.
all I'm gonna
so
say is
tiny.
that Armand Hussein is definitely an ally. Looking
Whoa.
at those tights,
Yeah.
He's getting. Well, give it up to the jobbers in this. Pardon me, the enhancement talent. Oh, holy
Oh.
shit! In this territory, have been
ETs.
getting the shit beat out of them.
Oh yeah,
The
Yeah, this
Oh, he
territory,
is in the
man.
fucking groove.
Just when you think
Yeah.
it's
This is what-
horrible,
dude,
then it fucking
Jenny. It's
just
like I was saying with
goes
Southwest. You're like,
crazy.
I picked this one randomly. The first two matches were these long, terrible, like oh,
Look at him
idiots.
selling
What
from his
the
knees.
fuck? And then all of a
These
sudden,
Two
boom!
epic squashes we're getting here. I want to see how he goes. This is going to be nasty too. We just know every move is going to be nasty. What's the matter? Can't breathe? Did I fuck up your esophagus?
Oh,
This motherfucker.
yeah, Armand
Yes.
Hussein.
He's getting his.
Oh, this
We've seen
Oh,
the-
Kevin
we've seen the
thinks
butcher.
Kevin thinks it's for sure it's a jobber from an earlier match doing double duty. Of
Oh
course
yeah,
it is.
could
Maybe.
be. Like
Yeah.
the same
And,
size.
and he says
Probably,
these
they
jobbers
had
are
no
small.
money.
Kevin
had
could
no-
be
I
doing
was
this if
gonna
he
say,
was
how much
wrestling
did he
back
get
then.
paid to get his
Taro.
ass beat like
Yeah,
that?
man. Let's see Taro get the shit beat out of him by these.
Like
guys.
Armand
It's
Hussein?
insane.
Okay, you know what? Look, AI can go fuck itself, but
But
Taro
exactly.
versus Armand
yeah,
Hussein.
yeah.
Let's
make
we'll
it
put that
happen.
on. We'll put that on.
We'll
the
save
Patreon.
that for yeah, save it for my birthday when Kevin's with
This
us on
is
the 16th.
crazy.
I love it.
What have y'all got me watching at fucking dick o'clock? I don't even know what time it is. It's 11:30.
yeah.
Feels way later than
You're
that.
watching Armand Hussein, who's like the patchwork man of gear here. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah,
Get the
no
fuck
idea.
out of Ray Blue Stereo
He is doing
on mushrooms on a Saturday night.
It's incredible. incredible.
What else is there to do?
Quantum Leap Adam Cole in a mask, says Duke. Because he's just a widow guy.
El Bronco.
El Bronco.
Not bad. Man, that's a late candidate for
That
great
means the
title
horse.
as well.
No,
El Bronco. Shout
El
out to El Bronco.
no, it's Ray Blue Stereos.
I like that he's got the pads on his knees like he's a college professor.
There's no actual pads. He can't,
Yes,
he
yes,
can't
no, he's
afford
got-
pads.
Horse camel
Just-
clutch. It's the only
Just
way.
Wade, yeah.
Oh, he's got a ponytail.
Please, just
What do you
chat,
think
baby,
about this?
something.
It's like a
Somebody
college-
should say goodnight. I love his
It's-
faces. Those are great.
It's like a college professor's elbows on
That's
his
what I
knees.
mean. That's what I mean. Yeah, he's a dean.
Go to sleep, do something, bitch. Don't
Just
die.
give up, El Bronco.
Don't die. You ain't
And that was the end of El Bronco.
Oh my god. We have seen two
Former guest,
careers end in this
Farm
ring.
Sing Mad.
Mhm.
Y'all got me fucked up on this
Oh.
show.
Okay, so
Holy
we've
shit.
got the letters
What do you
in.
think of that, Jenny? I'm Joe Blanchard. I'm talking to you.
My sideburns will not be shaved anytime soon. Hey,
Hey,
Cowboy Bob.
Character
Bob
Bob's
Ross.
getting mic time, yeah.
He looks like a.
Is it Scott
Dylan F.
Casey,
That
Johnny?
can't be Scott Casey.
Because he was in the territory.
No, he's got to be. I'm sure I would know this guy's name, but nothing about him seems familiar.
Let me
Like
see.
a
Who
folk
else?
singer, traveling folk singer.
There was a
It's
Tom
Arlo
Jones
Guthrie.
in the territory.
These Arlo Guthrie.
These
Arlo
two,
Guthrie.
these two microphones kill fascists.
Uh-huh. You can get anything you want
be
at
Tom
Southwest
Jones.
Championship Wrestling.
No, Tom Jones is black. Maybe that's who was outside the ring in the Tully match.
Tom Jones is black. Says-
Yes.
says Kevin.
Yes, yeah. I thought he was, and then I clicked on his
No,
name.
it's so white.
His other gimmick
We're
was
talking about wrestling Tom Jones.
there was no picture, but his other gimmick was Mr.
It's
Ebony.
not unusual
I'm assuming
to
he
make
It is
that mistake.
It is unusual to have a black wrestler named Tom Jones.
I'm quitting this stream.
Dude, even
Are
that
you
picture,
still-
look at that picture. It looks like
I know.
shit.
Everything is so awkward.
They're
there.
going
It
through-
does
they-
feel like Steve Brule.
No, you
Rules,
you know
rules.
a promotion. You know a promotion is going through a hard time.
All right.
when-
Speaking
Hey,
of
here we go.
promotions going through a hard time.
No, not this one. Not this one. Turn it up.
Yeah, 1 week. 1 week from tonight, baby, is our season premiere.
On September 21st, Boom Pro Wrestling embarks on the road to El Dorado. After defeating the arrogant Brady Malibu,
Casey Ferreira, baby.
Quest for
Yep.
glory against the professional
Yeah,
Travis
love it. Can't wait for this match.
Which version
Ooh.
of Travis will he be facing? Brady
How about the
Malibu-
serious
Why
one?
is Abe Lincoln there?
Tag team long
He's
Sorry.
the top baby face.
He's huge in
Like
Boom,
Abe
baby.
Lincoln?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the top baby face.
And it's actually
in
Abe
Abe
storyline.
Lincoln historically really loved professional
Professional
wrestling.
wrestling was a
Was
great
one, yeah.
professional wrestler.
Nicole
And in
Matheson-
storyline is that dude's dad possibly.
After an abysmal
Yes.
season, Tony
Okay.
Baroni claims Boom has been conspiring against him and his tag
Keep an
team
eye on Baroni, you guys, and Pesky,
Yeah.
future guest.
Pesky.
Could they be
Yeah.
on the edge of something
The
sinister?
brother boys love this. I love these guys.
Time will tell. And what of the new Vancouver City champion Jackie Lee? Mere moments after winning the championship, he was betrayed by his longtime tag team partner, Sharif Morrow. A solo Sharif will face Rashad Tyson in singles action.
Love Rashad Tyson. Potentially future guest.
And
Oh, nice.
Sharif has his
Nice.
brother in the back. The Boomiverse demands.
There's Boogie in the front row there too.
Yeah, I see him. His beard's been chopped. There's
Yeah.
Lincoln.
No, it needed until the contracts were signed.
That's
Former
Judas Icarus.
President of the United States of America, Abraham Lincoln, will take on the wrestler my wife describes as alarming. It's honestly lips.
Judas Icarus is in
Well,
TNA
Icarus-
now.
Well, yeah, Judas Icarus and Travis Williams, they made it to TNA. They're that good.
Yeah.
I saw them at the D.
But Evan Rivers, our boy here,
Show.
Jenny,
With a head-to-head collision.
finished higher than them on the PWI.
Oh, the
500.
PW. Okay. So when they get together, they're like, "Hey, Evan, have you been hired by TNA yet?" He's like, "No, but I was hired in the PWI."
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's so funny.
It's just TNA. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Who currently have a working.
Oh, you're doing your
WWE.
rewind now?
Yeah.
Honor
Ford Moody, good brewery.
and Gorilla Show.
Where's Travis's face?
Oh, just wait.
Oh, believe me, you'll see it. Believe me.
Todd Quality.
Here we go with Todd Quality, the
Wait.
great former guest and great guy, Todd Quality.
An impressive win against
You
LA
do any
Tyler.
in-ring work with them?
There I am.
There he
Not
is.
yet.
There you go.
What will
No, he's the slave of Todd Quality. There he is.
I owe him $75,000. A little less after this summer.
And as
Great
always,
job.
working in the shadows, 50% Boom owner Kyle Fines continues his quest.
Johnny's buddy,
for
Kyle.
Boom Pro Wrestling.
Well, there's not
is-
Buddy. I think he's the best indie
Yeah.
manager out there. I just want him to get rid of the 50% owner stuff because owner gimmicks are lame and done in best way.
Can we not just have a nice, simple?
Is this
professional
intergender wrestling?
What?
Occasionally.
Sometimes.
Occasionally, but it makes sense because everyone's the same size. Hey, there's the Duchess.
September 21st. Join us for every slam, every $4 beer as we embark on the road.
Every $4 beer.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Nice.
1 week
Cool.
away, baby. Getting pretty
Yeah.
excited. Been working on my opening promo. We'll see. But yeah,
hold
this'll
on.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta
Tommy
on.
Rich is gonna stick it in.
more
here.
more
listen,
Tommy.
listen.
Cause I'm coming with
All
a
right.
Dundee. I'm gonna stick it in and stick it hard this time. You better be ready, brother, cause I'm coming with everything I got. And you ain't gonna be quite as pretty when I get through with you in Louisville, Kentucky.
That's a shit. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining
Thank
us
you, Jenny.
tonight.
You're the best.
You're the best. It was so
yeah.
much fun.
This is where it's at. Let's I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna raid somebody in the chat here, like we do. There's my buddy Captain Jax. He rocks. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. We got some good numbers here tonight. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Join the
With-
Patreon.
Yeah. Patreon. Tell us about the Patreon match quickly. Jenny.
Oh, I have no idea what we're doing for the beach.
Oh, the
No,
one
you remember. Your
Is it
RVD.
no? Is it the one from last time?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, great. RVD and Bill Alfonso versus Tommy Dreamer and Beulah McGillicuddy.